Halo. Cek. Halo. Cek. Ntar dulu. YouTube kenapa kayak error dah? YouTube. What happened? Halo. Taruh guys ya. Ini judulnya udah keganti kan? Ya nggak guys? Kok bisa edit judul dari sini ya? Aneh, kambing. Wah, YouTube mabuk. Nggak bisa ganti judul dari YouTube studionya. Oke. Untung nge-bias bisa. Yo, halo semuanya. Malam. Halo. Malam semuanya. Halo Karashun, halo Deko, halo Merlin, halo Arsen, halo Mr. DP, halo Chris. Malam semuanya guys ya. Ya, balik lagi malam ini kita mau tamatin story HSR, oke? Tamatin story HSR, so ya. Jangan lupa no spoiler, so no spoiler yang masih batu. Om gak ada suara gua? Hah? Suara gua? Yang spoiler, wait. Halo? Aman kocak. Nggak kelihatan lagi nggak kelihatan beneran lagi di ininya, udah OBS gua. Kambing. Gua kira dari tadi nggak ini, Cok. Nggak kelihatan beneran di OBS gua. Gua kira beneran si ini, bangsat. Gua kira beneran si Merlin. Nggak kelihatan beneran di OBS gua. Halo. Aman ya? Guys. Oh ya, aman. Taruh OBS gua, taruh OBS gua not responding, wait. Taruh dulu guys. Halo, cek. Halo. Gua belum nyalain Om. Nggak, OBS gua not responding. Apakah DC? Cek guys. Halo, cek. OBS gua not responding. Halo, moshi. Aman ya? Oke. Sorry. Oke. Yo. Halo semuanya ya. Om tolong beri alasan kenapa acheron lu taruh di atas support, sementara Kafka lu taruh bawah. Apa kalau fake sim Kafka? Om lebih suka Ajamet, malah fake sim Kafka kami. Maksudnya gua taruh di atas support? Maksudnya? Koncan. Value-nya emang tinggi sih si acheron. Setelah gua pikir-pikir lagi ya. Dia ada beberapa flaws yang menurut gue emang, kata gue semua DPS punya flaws itu dah. Aman ya? Oke, kalau gitu, ya malam ini jadi kita mau kelarin story. Tapi sebelum itu kita mau habisin resin dulu ya. Habisin resin dulu coy. Pertanyaannya, habisin resin kemana gua? Dan kenapa gua bahasa Indonesia? Oh iya. Ntar gua ganti bahasa Inggris aja dah. Kambing bikin bingung, Cok, bahasa Indonesia, Cok. Bahasa Indonesia malah bikin gua bingung, kambing. Oh iya. Gua mau habisin resin di Calyx di mana ya? Jadi main Mid-Rank Wave, nanti pas udah rilis Mid-Rank Wave mah tetap gua mainin pasti. Relik kah? Atau gua tamatin Vela dulu? Ini worth it nggak ya? 2% dev. Nggak, gue juga jarang pakai party itu, so nggak usah. Let's go, kita relik aja sampai bego ya. 22 Mei, sebulan sebelum Elden Ring DLC. Ya. Malam Adi Febranto. Nonton video Knife Fighter terbaru nggak yang bahas full gak acheron? Neovo? Enggak banteng. Mending Fuxan atau Aventurine, beda. Overall Fuxan lebih dewa overall. Tapi kalau misalnya si Alex Noha lu, misalnya DPS lu acheron, ada acheron terus ada Dr. Rasio, dan lu emang jadiin mereka sebagai DPS utama lu, Aventurine better. Intinya buat acheron, mid Dr. Rasio sama siapa lagi ya? Topaz, Yanking. Itu lebih bagus Aventurine daripada Fuxan. But general rule, share overall, value, Fuxan tetap paling dewa. Sustain. Kok di spam segini ya planar ya? Kalau gue sama si PC, gue nggak main sih. Aventurine bisa heal nggak bisa? Setelah gua testing berkali-kali si acheron, gua harus akuin emang dia sebroken itu sih si acheron ini. Soalnya gua mau nge-copy-min dia ada downtime, dia ada apa ini, tapi gimana ya? Itu kan bisa dikontrol sama lu. Balik lagi lu bisa ngekontrol itu. So dia emang OP aja. Si acheron emang brengsek. But lagi-lagi, acheron DPS Lightning, AOE. So kalau kalian udah ada Kafka dan kalian menurut kalian udah cukup, kayak Kafka udah cukup, Jingyeon udah cukup misalnya, kalian nggak masalah bisa skip si acheron. So oke. Bakul bukan bakul. Tapi nggak bakalan bilang maspul. Belum sampai di tahap. Kalau di Genshin itu belum sampai di Nephilite level lah. Hampir. Nggak hampir sih, jauh banget, masih jauh banget. DPR acheron Jingliu. Kalau sama-sama signator, sama-sama di tim terbaiknya setara sih. Jingliu juga masih broken. Jangan lupa Jingliu belum ada relik ya. Reliknya Jingliu masih 2 piece, masih 4 piece ice, yang dimana itu semua nggak terlalu bagus buat Jingliu. Lu bandingkan sama acheron yang udah ada full reliknya. So sebenarnya kalau kita bandingin sekarang acheron dan Jingliu itu belum apple to apple buat perbandingannya. Kasihan si Jingliu-nya belum ada relik bagus. Dan itu pun masih setara overall. So ya. Malam Natsume. Acheron setara Raiden di Genshin. Enggak juga Raiden. Raiden kenapa value-nya tinggi di Genshin? Kenapa value-nya tinggi di tier list gua? Karena bukan cuman Raiden sebagai Raiden ungu. Raiden sebagai Raiden hijau. E2 Daniel versus E2 acheron lebih OP mana? E2 Daniel versus E2 acheron. Menarik sih. Kayaknya kalau E2 Daniel malah anti ini coy. E2 Daniel sayangnya dia malah anti. Jadi Daniel itu support terbaiknya adalah si Sparkle. Tapi kalau lu E2 Daniel itu malah anti sinergi sama Sparkle-nya. Karena buffnya Sparkle bakalan hilang ketika lu advance forward 100% si Daniel. Jadi disadvantage di Danielnya, tapi bakalan broken banget sama si Jingliu. Karena Jingliu bisa bawa harmoni. Jadi dia bisa bawa Sparkle tanpa mengurangi pasif damage-nya. Jadi bakalan menang acheron. Penetral. Ya, I mean, masalah SP nggak bakalan SP udah nggak jadi masalah semenjak ada si ini. Semenjak ada si siapa namanya? Si Sparkle. Bisa satu nihility, satu harmoni, iya. Jadi kayak ya gue baru sadar kalau misalnya Daniel E2 malah anti sinergi sama si Sparkle-nya. Soalnya kalau lo advance forward 100%, buff-nya hilang. Buff-nya Sparkle hilang ke Daniel. Jingliu bagus, Sigunia nggak om ngeboost crit damage-nya lagi. Sigunia itu yang mana ya? Sigunia itu yang ini, yang naikin crit damage. Yang pelanar itu, pelanar PF. Ya kalau itu emang paling bagus buat PF. Ya naikin pelanar PF kan. Segini OP juga, emang OP. Total 40. Iya, kalau lo itu emang pelanar terbaik buat perfection, guys. Jadi paling bagus kalian kayaknya farming di SU9. Dari Perfection jawabannya planar itu. Semua DPS pakai itu planar. I mean kecuali di OT ya, karena di OT nggak butuh crit damage. Tapi kalau bukan PF kata gua nggak bakalan dapat full ininya sih. Kan cuma 4% per satu monster. Ya kalau lo di MOC cuman ada 3-4 monster, 12% crit damage dibandingkan sama Rutilan Arena, bagusan Rutilan Arena tetap. Jadi emang buat Perfection doang sih. Karakter selection Vector Sui E3 apa Galer N0? Pertanyaan gua, Galer N0 buat apa? Si Mr. DP. Galer itu baru bisa di-build kalau udah E2. Sebelum E2 jangan, dia unplayable, sampah banget sebelum E2. Baru bisa lu pakai ketika E2. Sebelum E2 benar-benar jangan dipakai. Itu yang pertama. Yang kedua, koleksi aja. I mean, Sui E3 makin mendekati ke E6. Nanti E6 bakal jadi dewa Sui-nya. So, kalau kayak gitu kondisinya ya mending Sui. Event ya? Ada main Monopoly bentar aja dah. Ayo. Oke, kalau gitu story guys ya. Jangan ada yang spoiler. Kalau spoiler gue ban ya. Oh, ini yang wealth ya? Lah kok ini kok? Lah, bukannya wealth. 100 kita. Koleksi buat ambil tiket. Nggak worth it kocak. Oke, ini gue matiin. Musik gue naikin.
Stream 4.
Kegedean gak sih? Thank you. Thank you sih ternyata. Welcome back to the way gang. Yich, sekarang udah member favorit gue dan gue kapan ngomong itu kasih papan cuma lu doang. Gelo Yich. Balik lagi lu. Kegedean. Oke, 6. Nih. Ini masih kegedean. Belum punya abundance preservation bintang 5. Apakah ngambil Locha bagus? Bagus, Andre. Apalagi di pace lu Daniel. Locha best sustain buat Daniel. Bagus, Andre. Saatnya relik berdarah. Muka lo relik berdarah. Aman ya? Oke. Jangan spoiler guys ya. Aku mau spoiler. Iya, gue ban langsung ya. Nih. Spoiler dengan band. Nah, udah gue pin tuh. Ada di judul, ada di pin. Ambing. Oke. Opsional talk to topas. Oke, kemarin itu kita udah ganti POV ya. POV-nya ke main karakter. Terus si Topas ternyata datang ke penacony juga. So, kita lanjut dari situ. Ini bisa kelar kan? Sampai sahur guys, sampai jam 4. 3 jam. 3 jam kelar kan ya? Nggak nanggung. Aman ya? Halo Tri. Malam Anthony.
How does it feel to be in business with
Aventurine?
I bet you're not used to it. That's just his style. All or nothing is his mantra. He's always cozying up to his clients while egging
Jangan explore tapi oke, aman. Bisa kalau nggak ke distract, aman.
But everyone has their merits, so I won't comment further. But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with key.
Betul, ternyata tekniknya acheron kalau dipakai ke Kroco XP-nya buat naikin level caranya dapat juga. Ya kan emang iya. Lah, kan emang iya. Lu kata nggak dapat ininya rewardnya? Dapat kocak. Makanya gue nyesel aturan gue level 75-in aja.
Apologies, but
Si acheron
I don't have
buat
much
nanti
info
gue
on
ini
either.
manual
All I can do is
naikin
ask
level.
you to keep digging for more details.
Gue baru tahu lah. Aman kalau pakai teori skip dialog ya, jangan skip loh.
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now.
Ini orang-orangnya si Gallagher kan ya?
Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony.
Varim manuali
We've
aturan
got
gitu.
the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
Remember me?
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Well, spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
So you know each other. Why do you keep running into people you've beaten up before? That's right.
Cari
We're
galer?
investigating a murder for the family. Can we speak to your captain about the case?
Aman kalau pakai biasalah bisa lah story pakai sampai sahur. Bisa kalau alter ego Dewa Puzzle lu nggak keluar.
Security officer instructed everyone to
Kalau
shoot
Dewa
the
Puzzle gua
trash
keluar makin cepat dong.
before he returned from Dream's Edge. What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
Oh, mereka nggak tahu ya.
That's right. We have nothing to report. Please leave.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
Why don't we just look for the security officer then? It's probably Gallagher, the one he mentioned, right?
Pecahin istriku di banner acheron, cukup nggak? Ya, save jet sampai habis banner Aventurine om. BTW modal pure F2P. Maksudnya sekarang lu di 0, terus red on tapi buat Aventurine. Kalau lu belum ngapa-ngapain di patch ini harusnya cukup-cukup aja sih. Gue dong kayak ngompor sama Mars nggak bisa serius, sarkas nomor 1.
Such tight security.
Emang kayak gitu kocak si Mars.
I bet they're stumped by the case as well.
Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation.
Baca dikit-dikit, aman gue baca.
Authorized personnel allowed. Hold on a minute. I think I've seen you before. The gray hair one.
Aku belum story quest dan melihat ini apakah oversakan di-ban oleh diri sendiri. Kak lo ya. Kalau kalian belum story, nggak mau ke spoiler, nggak masalah coy. Cabut aja dulu.
Not possible. It was you the last time yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl. I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized.
Dap JP om, lagi-lagi nih. Wibu-wibu, berolah lagi nih.
If it wouldn't trouble
Ya?
you, could we see
Wibu-wibu
Mr.
nih.
Gallagher?
Dap JP. Hah, nggak ada ya. Jijik, wibu. Dasar. Minimal mandi ya, wibu-wibu ya. Daripada mikirin dap JP. Kambing.
Even the one with the gray hair.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Om Gallagher, Pela, Acheron, satu lagi siapa ya? Well atau Gwyn?
No can do.
Gwyn lah.
The boss said that
Gwyn aja.
since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through.
Dap Korea, kak lo dap Korea.
Everyone, please leave.
Dap Arab om biar sambil do juga kak lo.
There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
Apa yang mandi jadi
We're
wibu?
really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
Om, karena gue belum story, Teo gue sehari dong biar nggak kena spoiler. Gue beneran Teo lu sehari ya, kambing roda. Nggak. Gue bener Teo lu sehari nih.
Clockwork?
Hah?
That
Mau?
this guy to change his mind? Can you perform it again? That, clocky magic.
Spoiler band berapa pekan selamanya?
Please.
Gasam Discord juga, semuanya.
Sorry, no can do. Everyone.
Good mood, oke. Apakah kalau gua ubah
You, the security officer.
dapat reward gak?
Just I'm warning.
He looks...
Kemat me bro. Lah,
Oh, great.
There is no.
lah gua bisa lawan. Lah,
Ill tidings manifest.
gua malah berantem, Cok.
And awaken.
Gua malah berantem kambing.
Beneath the
Lah dilawan lagi.
lies an endless
Lu buat dia marah sih. Enggak, gua kira dapat apa gitu kalau ini. Bisa dilawan, gua gak lawan. Bisa dilawan, kocak.
Am I destined to relive this outcome? Looks like you and I have been plunged into
Sial
a
banget dia.
cycle of despair.
Gue selalu buat orang-orang happy. Enggak, gue selalu buat orang marah ya.
Talking about.
Tarung kita, berantem kita ya. Gelut.
This time,
Gelut nomor 1.
I will sever the chains of tragedy. The only way any of you will pass is over my dead body.
He doesn't have to be so mellow.
Looks like he's...
Like tenang. Oh, emang harus di ini ya. Udahlah. Kasih happy. Ini guys kalau PTC, aduh. So tau lo ya.
What time it is now? Whoa, it's this time already. What?
Om Pante itu apa?
Time to clock out. And
Pante, bahasa kotor orang ini kocak. Orang apa? Orang Palembang ya? Ya nggak sih? Mencontohkan hal buruk.
What?
Walaupun di Greek tetap ban. Udah gue peringati
This clockwork
berkali-kali.
trick of yours. It's kinda dangerous.
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
Oke,
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
langsung.
Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. Since you made it here, what can I do for you?
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your time,
Dari belakang Mego dikira Argenti.
you were expecting us.
Miss Himako, you're too polite.
Kalau spoilernya WhatsApp 1 juta per spoiler aman.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Kalau di bawah, kalau spoilernya murah, gua spill email kalian ya.
And honorable guests of the Watchmaker. I had an encounter with this gentleman in the golden hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too.
Relay Gallagher apa?
Sorry for
Pasar bay lah,
that
apa lagi? Pasar bay. It's actually about the family. Nah, ini dia tahu.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
The
Alexan.
Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists
Spoiler
a beautiful
kabinet.
dream, when
Kak
the
lo
time
ya.
comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
But you
Om
guys-
sebelum nggak English nggak pusing? Nggak lagi gue malah lebih pusing kalau bahasa Indonesia kabling.
Come with me.
Nggak ini
This is
translate-nya.
not a good place to talk. Let's
Kayak itu
go
batu
elsewhere.
hati lah, apakah Stoneheart padahal kan? Apa yang dibilang 10 batu hati?
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running.
Oh, balik lagi ke Wealth ya.
Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building.
Batu hati tadi. Batu hati
A
kemarin.
living idol. Each member of the family.
Iya, malah nggak bisa immerse, Cok.
Piece of the divine puzzle.
Nah, kalau kan gini kan enak.
Around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Spoiler presiden.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Kalau tipsnya agak lancar bahasa Inggris.
The beautiful
Lu main game online.
But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor.
Ya, terus lu latih di situ. Bahasa Inggrisnya kocak.
Inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse
Mobile Legends contohnya, jangan main Mobile Legends, isinya orang Indo semua. Lu cuman ngomong tolmek doang. Kocak kalau main Mobile Legends. Main yang lain. Yang nggak ada Indonya.
Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break,
crumble,
and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure
Emel malol aja tolol.
trip, Miss Acheron.
Itu hal terbego yang pernah gua tahu seumur hidup gua. Kami, ya Allah. Bisa lol, orang-orang ngiranya tolol ya, orang ML ya. Goblok. Lol. Lu lol. Lu lol. Lol lu. Lantang lol.
It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past,
Itu lucu banget anjing. Dikira tol.
It's only when the sword is
Jungler lol.
that those hazy
Alucardnya lol.
become clear.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred.
Lu om.
Ask away.
Aduh. Lucu banget, Cok. Kayaknya gue udah tahu itu dari kapan ya? Dari sebelum ini, Jir. Dari sebelum apa? Dari sebelum Covid, Jir. Gue masih nongkrong sama temen gue waktu itu masih di Bandung. Temen gue main ML. Terus dia kasih tau gue, lihat dia. Dia ngatain gue lol, ngiranya tolol tuh. Gue ngakak banget itu waktu itu. Aduh. Streamer lol. Aduh. Minim literasi, aduh.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the Dreamscape, is located.
Ini bahas sejarahnya
Behind
ini.
the Dreamscape song and
Penacony.
dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury.
Minimal Google deh.
They say it will.
Makanya gue kalau ketawa di ML ketiknya lo mau. Tapi serius kalau kalian bilang lo beneran dikira ini ngatain tolol gitu. Maksudnya sampai sekarang gitu loh. Kan itu udah menyebar ya. Maksudnya udah orang masa sih nggak pada tahu. Kalau lo itu laugh out loud.
For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
Gilded Hour. It's said to be Penacony's currency center.
Yes. It is a fortress-like financial city. The economic heart of the Dreamscape.
Berarti. Kalau lagi bosan Genshin, resin penuh ya gue resin penuh berhari-hari nih, udah berhari-hari gue. Daily doang. Genshin. Banyak. Halo Shinkira.
Everyone there is exquisitely dressed and always in a hurry. The greatest wish of the local Pepeshi people is for their future generations to work in the Gilded Hour. I've never met anyone who was willing to talk. I could only stand at the crossroads, watching crowds of people hurrying like the wind through the jungle of steel, only to deposit the alfalfa credits that they'd earned into the bank's vault. I don't know if they would open the vault door, but before I left, I witnessed a well-dressed Pepeshi person plummet from the sky, while those around him continued on their way, unfazed.
I hear the blue hour is very romantic.
Tuh dia tahu semua loh. Si jamet-jamet ini tahu semua, Cok.
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Aventurine anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist endlessly every night.
Belum pesan kan sama
I ran
jamet.
into a wizened lady there.
Belum pesan apa yang
She was
maksudnya?
at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover.
Minimal manual membership 3 ya.
For countless hours.
Bahasa sebagai player emang kalau dikatain lo sama player lagi agak sakit hati juga.
In
Perlu
the
gue tahu
humid
maksudnya
sea
dia.
breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams. Finally, she suggested we continue our conversation on a boat in the shallows. I agreed and boarded the boat with her. But she never said anything. Her eyes absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon for what seemed like forever. Finally, we retreated to the beach.
The dreamscape of chic, luxury, and consumerism, the moment of dusk. My companions have been there too.
Jadi si Raiden Jamet setara nenek jingnya apa gimana menurut
Attempting
gua?
to realize their dreams.
Setara?
Or have
Di
realized
full ininya, pakai signator sama full partinya, ya.
everything has a price.
Setara overall.
Everything can be bought or sold.
Maybe sedikit lebih bagus acheron karena lagi-lagi belum bisa dibandingkan apple to apple karena Jingle belum ada relik bagus. Reliknya Jingle masih tupis-tupis kan.
When someone wins a bid
So ya,
under
masih belum adil lo bandingin Jingle sama
he would do the buyers every bid.
acheron sekarang.
Becoming that person's
So nggak ada relik buat nambahin damage skill
that
mungkin.
had been auctioned off a dozen times, and I participated in his 13th. That was the grandest banquet I had ever attended. But never again did anyone cast another glance at him. This time around, there were no successful bids for him.
Oh.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way.
Lah dia malah gifted member, banteng lagi yang dapat. Lah, ngelawak beliau.
Penacony wasn't.
Thank you udah gifted satu member ya, Tri ya.
Nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales.
Dia mau gacha member, mau gacha dia.
The collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
There might be a way to change everything.
Galo itch. Thank you udah gifted satu member
If
ya.
this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
なんじゃその元気のない姿は。よう眠れんかったのか？
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made...
Galo itch lagi, thank you itch. Udah gifted satu member lagi. NT3 ya. Guys, taruh dulu guys. Ini Weld lagi ngomong, ini story Honkai coy. Maksudnya ada hubungannya sama ini HI ya. Gak usah spoiler ya, maksudnya kayak ya begitulah. Ya oke. Oke, gak usah dikasih tahu detailnya. There's a man from my homeland who at the time si Locha ya? Maksudnya si Otto ya maksud dia ya? Iya gak sih? Bisa dimengerti tanpa
From this, he created a giant, a spiritual Adam.
Spiritual Adam. Enggak, gue tahu dikit-dikit. Gue tahu dikit-dikit, seenggaknya. Musiknya bagus, coy.
And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken that this spiritual Adam became unbreakable.
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself.
Kemana itu di belakang?
And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart.
Kevin saha?
He was the sun chaser of legend,
Icarus,
soaring
sun chaser
towards
of
the
legend.
sky and embracing his final victory with his fall. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to
Kevin
even
Kaslana.
greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit.
Itu bagian akhir H3/1. Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I, too, have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine.
Okay.
So I will tell you.
Apa?
Even if not completely similar, the story you just
Overlaps with my past.
it overlaps with my past.
Okay.
And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone.
Bukannya sama Hai juga tuh.
Ohayo.
Tri, welcome back to the Y Gang. Sekarang udah member favorit gue dan gue kepada mau itu kesempatan cuma lo doang. Bang, kalau gue udah punya bronya E2, E1 kan standar poolnya udah 300/300, bisa milih karakter standar yang mana bagus bisa ambil. Atau ambil E3 bronya. Clara, kalau belum ada Clara, Mamal. Lu juga bisa ambil Himeko buat Pure Fiction. Not bad.
I am not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as yours.
Overlaps kata dia, guys.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron.
Representation of the
representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Yanking, Kak lo Yanking.
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic.
Okay.
I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy.
Kaget gue itu apaan? Oh. The fuck, iklannya keluar, cok, dari papan? Nani? Namanya 3 bronya nggak ngaruh banyak. Bukan nggak ngaruh banyak. Mending ambil karakter yang lebih berguna daripada Eidolon. Iya kan? Keluar kambing. Kaget gua.
They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the
Keren juga nih pemandangannya.
And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky,
Dunia mimpi, iya sih.
attempting to touch the ceiling. All because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Kayaknya bener deh, ini gue analogi gue tentang, bukan analogi, kayak perkiraan gue tentang acheron. Balik lagi ke base ya. Anjir, ada berapa POV di sini dah? Aventurine, Welt sama acheron, BS, kita. Oh, ini sih. Oh. Penacony.
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
My bullet ini si itu. Si siapa? Bootleg. Siapa sih namanya? Boothil. Si Butil. Si Butil coy. Serius. Bootleg.
Imposter?
Imposter.
I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too.
Butil kocak ya. She gave my whereabouts to someone who is tracking Acheron.
Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the heck are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad.
Bagus ininya suara.
This is the kind of tough challenge I like.
Suara iendapnya bagus cok si Butil.
Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I'll leave a round for you and wait for me. Girl, dia mau tembak-tembakin orang, kambing.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger. Yes. I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the Hunt.
Berarti Galaxy Ranger itu orangnya Han ya.
Tell me.
Gede banget tuh best tuh, lihat si Chris, cabul banget cok. Orang lagi serius loh. Lagi seru-serunya nih, lagi intensitasnya sama yang dipikirin apa sama si Chris. Gede banget kata dia. Iya, suaranya kayak villain-villain di film trailer. Gue malah keinget suara-suaranya ini yang di Resident Evil. Apa villain-villainnya Resident Evil cok. Suaranya si Butil. Makanya gue bilang keren. Gitu. Teksnya lihat. Sambil ngocok, astagfirullah. Siapa mbok ingatnya yang itu tuh yang di Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil Village tuh yang ini. Yang siapa? Yang robot tuh. Gue teringat suaranya yang itu, yang robot. Yang Magneto, yang itu ya. Yang Magneto. Lupa gue namanya. Mirip kayak gitu, Cok. Suaranya atau sama ya? Kayaknya sama dah. Jangan bilang sama ini voice actornya. Iya, gue lupa juga namanya. Itulah. Tuh. Nggak juga sih, nggak sama sih, tapi ya gitu lah. Bukan Lady Dimitres. Iya, sama-sama cowboy. mau ke penacony dia.
I'll be on Penacony soon.
Asdanas White Oak.
Memo keeper, go buy a bottle of Asdanas White Oak and warm it up, and I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody
Tuh,
knows.
keren cok, what the fuck?
But if all you want is a simple answer, sure, you best.
Iya, Heisenberg benar Heisenberg.
That woman named Acheron.
Mungkin karena sama-sama ngomong lewat radio, tapi intonasinya gitu. Itu tadi keren banget cok, yang pas dia let that lady pass. Ketawa-ketawanya itu keren cok. Jago ininya Jir. Makanya masih mau denger dub JP. Wibu-wibu masih ada yang bilang dub JP bagus. Wibu, dunia itu nggak cuma tentang Jepang, ya, keluar minimal, kocak. Mandi dulu, ya, baunya bau bawang. Minta dub JP. Hah, dub JP. Dub JP kemarin ada yang dipotong ya, tapi ada di dub JP. So tau lo ya, Frapo. Data dispas,
Is an emanator who should not exist.
Senaminator who shall not exist. Oke. Oke, balik lagi ke si Aventurine. Beda orang sama, iya beda orang. Cuman mirip-miripannya.
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
Keren sih dokter.
I didn't think you'd have the
Masih
nerve
mau
to
loh.
show yourself.
Udah dianatnya masih muncul loh. Si dokter Rasio. Harus dikatakan wibu sama anime. Apa namanya Region Western gitu pasti keren Jer tema combo. Iya, cok, tema cowboy di space gitu kan. Keren tuh.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed.
Efeknya acheron keren banget gak? Efek apanya? Event baru bisa di speedrun. Gue pakai dub Cina. Dub JP gue sok tau tuh ya.
Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the council.
Fetis Cowboy, gak ada yang bilang Fetis Cowboy, kambing. Gue bilangnya keren aja. Fetis. Om Aventurine bagus. Buat sustain. Iya. Gue nggak tahu kalau di endgame konten kayak gimana ya, kita belum bawa kan, harus dites sendiri cok. Kayak dibawa ke MOC lah, dibawa ke SO GNG lah misalnya, bla bla bla. Kalau Fuxuan kan udah udah terakreditasi Fuxuan, udah teruji ya. Kalau Aventurine nggak tahu gua. Harusnya sih emang masih lebih bagus Fuxuan overall. Tapi Aventurine bagus banget buat acheron, of course karena dia bisa ngasih debuff. Bagus banget buat Dr. Rasio juga karena dia bisa ngasih debuff soalnya. Dr. Rasio Topaz.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them. Because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the harmony?
Debuff Aven apaan? Lo kalau nyerang musuh tambah 15% crit damage. Musuh nerima 15% crit damage lebih bonus 15% crit damage dari alay. Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family that they hold the secret of penacony.
I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
Gue lu Aventurine. Pemandalan Santo itu nggak kenapa lebih milih MC cowok ketimbang MC cewek di HSR. Dari dulu gue nggak suka. I mean kalau misalnya gue main Kalau gua sih nganggapnya kayak gua lagi main ini aja, main MMORPG aja. Gua main MMORPG tuh nggak pernah bikin karakter cewek. Selalu cowok. Kayak ya emang gimana ya, representasi aja kocak. Lu cowok kambing. Gitu aja sih. Jadi kayak waktu gua main Genshin ya gua anggapnya kayak gitu aja. Dari dulu gua main RPG apa main itu kan nggak pernah kan MC-nya cewek. Makanya gua nggak mainin Final Fantasy 13 kan. Karena gua nggak suka MC-nya cewek. Jadi sampai sekarang gitu. Ya masa jadi hode, udah jadi hode nggak canon lagi. Kocak. Gitu ya. Pakai Nameless nggak enakan pakai Sapindo, banyak meme. Lucu di bagian situnya, tapi kalau di bagian seriusnya malah gue bingung ini apaan yang dia maksud. Makanya gue lebih pilih ini sub English. Cuman emang kalau lagi ngobrol-ngobrol ininya ada yang lucu beberapa translate Indo.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed.
Di giliran gue suka Aventurine dibilang maho. Itu main karakter. Kalau lu bilang suka Aventurine itu emang harus dipertanyakan. Kali ini kan main karakter nih, kayak merepresentasikan lu nih. Masa lu pilih cewek itu baru dipertanyakan, pilih cewek hode kocak. Masa lu self-cess?
Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
X2 juga, abisnya Yunai gue nggak main itu.
But what's your
ini.
plan?
X2.
Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to.
Kenapa skill hanya nggak dihitung di buff? Iya, game nipu emang.
You are in
Chatcom apa Merlin?
again.
Menurut lo mending ambil galer 4 atau Sui 6? Sui 6 sih. Lu ngapain galer lagi kocak?
Maybe I am. Who knows?
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical advice?
Lah, anjir kayak demit, Cok. Wah, dokter rasio demit real.
You catch on pretty fast.
Ilmu hitam, kambing. Bisa hilang loh. Heck. Ada jinnya tuh, guys.
Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, you wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're
Ngapain galer
all on
lagi?
edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be. As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
Oke. Tuh Icarus. Oh, oke. Ini gua di mana? Di Golden Age kan? Kok ada kotoran di ini, guys? Karena ini ya. La Rose.
Would you be willing to support my performance? And keep the song of beauty alive in the cosmos?
Kalian liatin NPC, guys. La Rose. Lebih bagus daripada karakter-karakternya Wuthering Wave.
Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well, you see, I can't bear to see anyone in this sweet dream suffering from poverty.
Bisa Star NPC. Wuthering Wave ya?
Incredibly
Real.
kind of you. Thank you so much, sir. If you ever get the chance, please.
Gue kenapa nggak clownin Wuthering Wave ya?
indulge in my singing.
Lucu aja gitu. Masa caranya meet? Baca nih bisa bartender aja real. Om udah benar, belum berita kalau ada film horor yang di take down MUI. Berita horor? Nggak tahu gua. nggak penting juga. Pasti mereka agen sesuatu tahu lah ya.
By the way, do you happen to know anything interesting about death?
Galer 4 atau VRMC udah ke build. Kalau buat sustain sih Galer 4 Mamal. Kalau VRMC ya masih ini agak riskan.
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more attention they get. Maybe you could help me out.
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but there have been some rumors about a guest at the reality hotel who fell into a deep sleep and didn't wake up. It was like they were in some sort of coma.
Ooh.
Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family after all.
Thank you. This will make for a very juicy headline. May they protect us? Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end.
Oh, menurut lo archetype playstyle yang paling strong di Acer sekarang apa? Hypercarry, DOT, FUA? Of course bukan FUA. Hypercarry sama DOT sih sama-sama strong sebenarnya. But sebenarnya tergantung kontennya aja sih si Deviux. Tergantung ini ya, tergantung isi emoce dan isi perfectionnya. Hypercarry jelek di ini perfection kan bagusan ini kan double carry. Bla bla bla. So iya tergantung musuh. Nggak bisa ini. Cuman yang sama-sama strong paling Hypercarry sama DOT. FUA di bawahnya dikit.
The world has truly lost its way.
Quantum. Lagi-lagi ya. Mid wolf.
Wait, I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right?
Dikirain anjir.
Youngsters are always
Video konten.
way to get an audience.
Mana Quantum libas semua, kak lah itu semua.
Truly great show.
Kamu bertiga-tiganya takut ada investasi bodong.
A great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something.
Do you know where I can find that?
Death in this dream?
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death, huh? Well, let me give you a piece of advice. Don't think you're the first one who's ever thought of that idea. Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed it was some exclusive fancy schmancy stuff. Now, what a disappointment.
Dibeli. Cerita aku.
First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut. And then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art. Can you believe it?
What a joke. Well, I'll leave you be then. I hope you have a wonderful day. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the
Si ini ya, si meme ya, nggak pakai K.
Buildings and lights. I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
A sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. to drown 1,000 sorrows.
Kameme.
Let
Iya.
worries leave.
Jangan dibaca cepat-cepat tapi.
I know I have what it takes to become a poet. Oh? You?
Aku baru aja selesaiin quest ini, Bang. Aman-aman, Res. Jangan spoiler ya. Spoiler gue ban.
Or are you just pitying me?
Menurut kamu kalau di PS baru replay Silly kayaknya menjanjikan.
As long as I
I mean, kan emang bukan Silly yang terkuat di Mono Quantum.
This is just a dream.
Ada Suye 6 sama ada ini. QQ.
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend. It's not good for your health.
Oh.
Anjir, pemabok, Cok. Amer terus diminum ya, kambing.
The devil of Soul Glad.
The devil of Soul
Banyak-banyaknya minum Amer.
Care to elaborate?
The devil of Soul Glad. Seahorse.
Yeah. It's a seahorse with a long neck. They say it loves to appear to drunk people, especially the ones who are
Kan ngacur plus sparkle, iya apalagi ada sparkle.
the road.
Kiko lebih strong daripada Silly, jauh.
Yeah. Very funny indeed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Take care, my friend.
Silly jadi sedih gini, coy. Iya, coy.
In danger, remember that the hound.
Diluk, Silly diluk, kocak. Real.
You don't look good.
Dirinya Mimi sama mabok makanya.
If you need assistance, I can contact the hotel and have them wake you up forcefully.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to. But thank you all the same.
All right then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out.
Tinggal menunggu si Adion HSR buat bahas Silly.
Well,
di game ini nggak bisa pencet spasi. Kocak. Nggak bisa namanya lompat. Nggak kayak game sebelah, game terbaik sepanjang masa bisa lompat. Ini game nggak bisa lompat. Ya.
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
Silly masih kepake di pertambangan. Bangsat si Wawan nih. Udah tahu gak pikirannya sebenarnya si Wawan? Kambing. Pertambangan. Aduh. Ngapain lama-lama ini? Di tenda-tenda ya, Wan ya? Di tenda-tenda ya? Tenda-tenda tukang ya? Kambing Wawan bangsat.
Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. But to be honest, I've never seen anyone who gives out money to others like you. So, are you trying to be the prince
Rusak
in the
tuh
tale,
emang.
handing out his gold leaf garment and melting his lead heart in the fire?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought these gems would help you speak. So, as an investigative reporter, maybe you've heard something about death?
Silly budaknya Olek, Om.
Another curious soul. I see.
Mahal.
Well, that was actually the topic I was most into when I entered the industry. But my boss shut it down.
Bang, lu pilih belahan dada. The fuck? Kagura, Jojo lu dari gua ya. Bangsat. Penyuka pantat, goblok. Hah? Penghuni neraka jahanam, kambing.
I thought about it, and she had a point. Reporting on stuff like blowing out birthday candles and getting spooked by nightmare ghosts isn't exactly professional material.
Guess she's got a point. Thank you for sharing.
Cara Eser bisa lompat, Square Enix langsung bingung dah. Oh, karena ini sama-sama game-game RPG, game-game ini RPG.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind me.
Aku ada cewek, Kak. Nggak mungkin.
Is this a gift for me? Are you sure this isn't some kind of mistake?
Yes, it's for you. Just take it.
Is this for real? Someone is actually giving me a gift. Not for my parents, but for me. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No, it's not much. I just want to ask you something.
I knew it. What's on your mind? Are you trying to ask about my father or my mother?
Neither. I just wanted to know if you've...
Kalau malah pas malam Lailatul Qadar omong jorok gitu bakal dicatat gak? Kali 1000 bulan tuh. Omong jorok lu ya.
Just like my father.
Kali 1000 bulan omong jorok lu.
Even in dreams. He's an Intellitron.
Lihat Chris. Coba tapi cabul gitu sesuai sama streamer. Kak lu. Chris ya. Streamer itu cerminan dari viewernya, kalah viewernya cabul, streamernya ikut-ikutan cabul, ya.
Right now I'm still under his protection. How ironic.
Hey, stay positive. Gold will always shine one day, right? The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts. Well,
aduh, lupa ini gua. Lah, Aventurine sus banget kambing, ngapain dia lihat-lihat ini?
You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Lihat bocil, cok. The heck, Aventurine? Sigonians are better hiding of secret.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere.
Lah, tahu dia.
Is the smell of death
Oh, si
so
Cegil, pantesan. Si Cegil.
Oh, it's you,
Temu tuh.
masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
Terus gua minta dikoreksi. Cegil, kocak.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again.
What?
But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Bisa diselamatkan gak sih bang? Cegil satu ini gak bisa.
Because I'm getting...
Udah ini otaknya ya. Udah rusak dari sananya.
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Tapi yang bagus cuman Cegil doang kayaknya. Nya jelek ya.
I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen.
To find a mute.
I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute.
Sekarang malam ke-20, malam ke-19, kocak. Sekarang malam ke-19. Besok baru malam 20.
Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you. But what difference would it make?
Aman berarti belum dikali 1000 bulan.
Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes. But
Oh.
one is dead now.
Dead now, and the other.
And the other, though he's still in penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Mute. Sokap touch.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
Mandi dulu, astagfirullah, Asacha, lu habis ngapain?
Quite a fancy way of saying
Habis
I haven't
ngapain?
learned anything so far.
Mandi malam-malam lo, keramas gak? Nggak ada lagi alasan mandi tengah malam selain mandi junub ya, kambing. Nggak bakalan mungkin ada orang normal mandi tengah malam, nggak ada ya. Kalau lu udah ngeliat ada kakak lu, abang lu, adik lu mandi tengah malam, udah curigain. Kambing. Potong rambut gak usah mandi, kocak tinggal basah-basahin rambut doang, keramas, nggak mandi. Aman belum dikali 1000 bulan. Astaga. Gak bisa ditahan gitu 1 bulan aja ya. The quite fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence. And that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions,
16 jam.
I'll find them within 17, no.
Tapi geseng aja bahasa semua. Enak mandi junub. Kalau tengah malam lu meninggal, kocak, sakit yang ada, kambing.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button. And I have one just like it.
When either of us passes assured distraction button, and I have one just like it.
Go up in smoke.
When either of us smoke. Mandi jam 2-an lo, Om. Saya bisa melihat, teman normal, kocak. Nggak ada orang normal mandi jam segini, kocak, sakit yang ada. Ngapain lu mandi jam 2-an? Taruh guys, story-nya lagi ini nih. Episode take off blowing please.
Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
Apa gue punya pas puasa tuh los galer? Galer mah nggak ngapa-ngapain, kocak, itu kayak emang gatal doang kan?
I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
Penacony ngutang ke IPC kagak, cuman emang IPC kan dia kayak Amerika gitu loh, suka ikut campur kalau ada masalah di mana. Kan dia bilang, si Aventurine kan bilang kalau misalnya dia mau mengekspos family terus habis itu bikin IPC buat ikut campur. Emang itu tujuannya. Jadi kayak mau jadi judge, jadi inilah. Jadi apa? Ya gitu. Pengen ikut campur pokoknya. Oh no, did you manage to break it?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget...
Mandi dini hari better than late night.
By the way, I have no
kan late night juga dini hari, Ahimsa. Lu ngomong apa? Kambing. Kalau mau mandi yang enak tuh subuh. Subuh enak mandi. Kalau subuh lu mandi gak masalah, percaya gua. Gue juga kadang mandi subuh. Subuh jam-jam 4, jam-jam setengah 4 itu enak mandi tuh. Lagi seger-segernya. Amerika yang polisi dia kayak ya sama kayak Epi sih, jadi pengen kayak polisi dunia gitu. Kalau kalian terus ngocek gimana? Lihat si Chris. Kambing.
I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax,
Tadi jam berapa? Sepertiga malam terakhir. Jadi mulai dari jam 12, jam 1 gitu sampai jam 3. I'll rest myself. I'll orchestrate. Wouldn't speak, we'll find their voices again.
when that time comes, go ahead.
Oke, jadi ada satu orang yang mute juga ya, selain si Robin.
Light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me.
You're still talking big, but sure.
Nggak jadi mandi
if
lu,
that
temani
happens,
sambil main HP.
I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
Lu subuh mandi biar bisa sholat kan, Om? Itu lu kayak ngeimplikasikan gue mandi wajib gitu, Surya. Kambing ya. Nggak selamanya mandi subuh itu mandi wajib, kambing. Emang enak aja mandi subuh. Tapi udah jarang sih sekarang.
So, number 35.
Seru nih.
You're back. Like your new lucky charm.
Aventurine, coy.
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sidonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now
Jadi budak, coy.
you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear?
Racing moment ya, Cok. Tadi bilang the guy in black.
addition to you,
The heck,
I've
racing moment.
purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you.
Okay.
But you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay?
Mau bayar gitu dia?
You really want to know?
60 tanba.
Well, it was 60 tanba.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
Oke. Itu Ether. Ya Ether, Cok.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Bentar, inisial K mati, Om. Itu lu spoiler, Surya. Inisial K siapa? Ada yang bisa confirm itu Surya lagi spoiler atau enggak? Ada yang bisa confirm nggak itu Surya lagi spoiler atau enggak? Nggak ada ya? Nggak ada kak, oke. Hampir lo ya. Nggak usah aneh-aneh ya. Nggak usah aneh, gue beneran ban kalau ada yang spoiler. Nggak ada, oke. Nggak usah bilang ini bakalan mati, nggak usah aneh-aneh. Gue beneran ban, cok. Sumpah, serius. Gue ban lo kalau ada yang bilang iya.
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Shubang. Oh ini bartender yang...
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostelry.
What the fuck, jomok kah?
This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to serving
Kok suaranya suara cowok, kambing?
joy and laughter.
Oi. Di JP enak, di JP cewek. Bagus nih. Lah. Serius. Pokoknya gue suruh ganti dap JP. Taruh. Emang cowok kocak. Di JP apa suaranya? Kok kayak suara cowok sih? Taruh gue denger dulu bebek.
What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Tar lagi.
A lady as cool as Sir
Lady dia bilang, lady.
Who's Serval?
Oh, lady ya. Aman. Lady. Kata si Mars, lady. Berarti emang voice AI-nya doang yang agak maskulin suaranya ya, pengisi suaranya. Enggak, lady ya, lady. Dia bilang, Maret bilang lady. Aman.
Oops. She's heard us.
Suara cewek tomboy itu. Ya. Real. Bang mau nanya kan di Genshin sering streamer bilang mending gacha support daripada di PS. Apakah itu berlaku di HSR? Iya. Iya, Dim. Bener. Kayak Harmony, Ron Mace sama Sparkle itu lebih worth it lu gacha daripada di PS karena di PS bakalan berganti terus menerus. Biasa disebut Futama Noncha. Kambing, kaget gua.
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
Gak bisa, Cok. Gak bisa. Suara cewek mana yang suaranya kayak gini, kambing? Suara cewek mana, bangke? Wah, gak bisa ini dong gua. Fokus dong. Suaranya kok gitu, gak tahu gua. Gak apa-apa, nikmatin aja. Makanya dap JP. Allah. Ini NPC doang ya, nggak penting. NPC nggak penting, nggak usah ketawa-ketawa dulu dap JP ya, wibu-wibu. Ya, nggak usah ketawa dulu, nggak usah senang dulu wibu-wibu ya. Wibu-wibu ini. Giliran ada ini dikit, langsung senang dia. Pakai dap Ian SJW, mending disebut wibu kata gue. Bangsat, kenapa kayak gitu ini soalnya? Kambing.
The discussion might take quite some time. So I'll prepare some customized non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Bentar, fokusnya ini cara BTW, serius.
Why, we're in a dream.
Ya, nanti gua badap JP dah.
You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Tuh. Wah, nipu ini. Sumpah, nipu banget, Cok. Kambing.
She just called me my lovely lady.
Wah, nipu, guys.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique,
Bagusan desain Shodown atau cara di water bomb. Kalau suara Inggrisnya bagusan ini ya. Saya karena suara Inggrisnya kambing. Lo gitu kayak letoy gitu ya. Nggak, dia cewek. Si Marit bilang lady, terus dia bertunjul juga. Aman guys. Emang Inggrisnya doang yang aneh. Nggak ngerti gua. Padahal tadi kan dia nungging lom. Masalahnya kalau gua harus download dulu kocak 5 giga. 5 giga itu 15 menit download kocak. Belum lagi kalau bisa ke DC gua. Shodown Futa. Kusakan lu. Noncan ya. Tapi sekarang kan bisa ngaku cewek. Iya, Cok. Emang cewek tomboy. Anjir. Suaranya masa sih? Gue gak pernah dengar suara cewek tomboy gitu.
And let me tell you, don't underestimate the bartenders of Penacony.
Nggak ada, Cok.
Especially not Gallagher. This guy is pure magic. He can satisfy even the pickiest of
Kenapa kayak suara-suaranya kayak suara-suara bedo gitu loh. Suara bedo English.
Real challenge.
Aneh, jir. Aneh. Nggak bisa.
It's Soul Glad, but I thought they didn't sell Soul Glad at the bar. Let's give it a shake. Nice, it's still fizzy.
Abisnya suaranya kayak lanang. Suara punya sendiri juga kayak com. Enggak, Cok. Suaranya Ibu Susi.
That's possible. You see Soul Glad.
Suara Ibu Susi enggak seberat itu. Ngerti gak sih? Ya emang ada, cuman ini directionnya juga yang bikin gua nggak ini. Om gua fun fact, dia si Shodown ternyata bartender lesbong. Beda aja lah si Shodown. Duh, Shodown semua. Berbulu cinta, real. Gue disuruh kemana aja?
Can this be used for mixing drinks? What should we exchange?
Lu cerita kalau lagi marah. Wah, aneh, Jir.
Whoa! Happiness belongs to the that's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy.
Gak bisa, Cok. Bukan, gak ada, Cok. Suara cewek kayak gini, Cok. Gak bisa, kambing. Serius. Cowok anjir ini VA-nya.
You have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris stage, not for this rundown shack.
Pronunciation dedem, kambing bisa SJW loh. Bangsat.
A shining light into every corner of the
No, please.
Please, Siobhan, I really need you.
As you see,
Kalau ada VA-nya.
my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along.
Ya, terserah dia, tukerlah kambing. Gender abuse, VA-nya identify as woman. Gak ada identify kambing. Wah, kacau, Cok. Gak bisa. Udah bingung kan? Udah lupa gua ngapain kita di quest ini gara-gara ini doang nih. Gara-gara si Shodown. Ya Allah.
What's her deal?
Banyak ngomong lagi dia ya. Aduh.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Oke.
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Ntar event banyak sama dia.
You're one of Siobhan's guests, right? What can I do for you? I just don't get why she won't leave this place. This rundown shack with no customers whatsoever.
Cewek sih. Kenapa suaranya ya? Allah. Aneh. Coba inget. Pemon Ian coba dia. Iya, jadi lebih bagus Pemon Ian.
Jerks! They're the ones who forced Siobhan into hiding here, running this pesky bar. It's all they're doing. I get it now. I can help clear the way for her. I can do her a favor.
Trans Om. Ya Allah, bisa-bisanya kayak gitu ya.
I just
Wah, kacau nih. Senang nih para wibu-wibu nih. Ada counter attack-nya buat gua, kambing.
The moment when Siobhan and I share the stage, the crowd is going
Servalnya penacony. Oh, dia ini ngeband juga.
Waves, the aroma of irises fills the air. A beautiful melody playing, ribbons dancing around us, and the taste is sweeter than honey. I've seen that scene countless times in my dreams.
Makanya
and
JP
every time
lo ya.
it mesmerizes me. That's why I have to bring.
Ini nggak penting nggak sih, coy? Sumpah, gue udah jadi nggak peduli sama karakternya Siobhan gara-gara suaranya. Sumpah, gue skip ya, bodo amat. Kambing.
Still not leaving.
I just don't get. It's ridiculous, right?
Buat counter lo.
Our paths were never meant to cross. Yet I'm still.
Penerbutnya sama Mara tadi kan bilang. Oh, gue kira dia karena ngeband.
And shy, longing to shine but afraid of stepping into the spotlight. You don't know Siobhan's past, and you have no clue how radiant she used to be. I know she probably. Well,
jadi nggak peduli gitu gak masih soban-soban ini, coy. Sumpah dah. Bodo amat ya, gue skip. Bodo amat, gue skip. Ya Allah. Kalau gue tutup mata nih ya, coba sama-sama kita tutup mata dengar suaranya.
Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house.
Gak bisa.
Please keep the money.
Gak bisa, coy.
Go to Gallagher.
Maksudnya berat banget soalnya, bahkan butuh cowok ini bersuara berat loh. Kambing. Iya, ngebas gitu untuk cowok aja itu suara berat loh. Bangsat.
That being said,
Mamaku takut.
it's way simpler than you'd imagine. Just pick your
Ya
favorite
Allah.
ingredients, toss them in a glass, mix it up, and it's done. So go ahead, explore the bar. And bring
Kata orang luar gak boleh nyebut gender, gak ada ya. Abin, tai, tuh
Let me take a look. You found some interesting ingredients there. Now take your pick. Each drink has its
Mimpi
own
belum bisa jadi tuh hode.
and the base ingredient sets the tone for the initial taste and the lingering after. So, which one would you like to use as the base?
Ini gue lagi nge-quest. Wait, jangan bilang ini requestnya, atau jangan bilang gue lagi kejebak ini, coy. Event, enggak kan? Memang questnya kayak gini kan? Gue nggak kejebak event kan ya? Aman ya?
Sweeter than Susa juice and more bitter than dream syrup. Now that you've chosen the base, it's time to pick the
Main
item,
quest. Oh,
the
aman.
ingredient that'll create a marvelous chemical reaction.
Gak maksud gue ngapain gitu ini masalahnya.
The taste is after those despicable scent
Mikhail.
Almost there.
Mikhail?
Let's pick a decoration. Concentric circles. Well, it's done.
Oh, diajarin jadi bartender gue, coy.
Here's to you.
Diajarin bikin amer gue, kami.
Of the long goodbye to a bitter childhood.
Well done, Gallagher.
Bodo amat ya. Gua nggak bakalan biarin dia ngomong ya. Bodo amat. Walaupun dia chatnya kayak ngasih tahu rahasia terbesar untuk HSR, langsung gua skip. Bodo amat ya. Walaupun dia langsung nge-spoiler endingnya HSR atau endingnya Genshin sampai endingnya ZZZ juga, dia ngomong, gua skip. Kambing.
The richness and layers of these flavors are a masterpiece, especially with the adjuncts. I can taste the spicy and sour notes with a hint of sweetness. I'm not entirely sure what it all means. Maybe Mr. Gallagher can shed some light on it.
Well, if you're expecting the imagery it implies is pretty straightforward. It's just a glimpse of what...
Does this true taste have anything to do with that, Mikhail?
Let's go, someone. Aman. Mikhail?
Yeah, that name does sound familiar. When you got knocked out by that masked fool girl, I think I heard someone calling that name. Do you remember?
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason to hide anything from you anymore. Let's dig deeper into the case.
Oke, nah ini baru penting. Story
I'll tell you a
tentang
story
Mikhail.
about
Mikhail saha.
Alright.
Alhamdulillah Soban udah nggak muncul coy. Udah keluar dari barnya kita. Aman ya? Udah di meja coy.
In other words, she's a stowaway. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are a common sight. You're bound to run into one sooner or later. After the incident, the Hounds wasted no time searching for that girl in both the Dreamscape and reality. But here's the thing. We only received bad news, and the trickiest kind at that. She simply vanished, leaving no trace in the Dreamscape or reality, as if she had never come to Penacony at all.
Nah, nggak penting emang.
Does that mean...
She a ghost? Hantu ya?
A clever metaphor.
Si muka NPC itu hantu ternyata guys.
Metaphor, right? Let me be frank. This case, actually, is unlike anything the Bloodhound family has dealt with before.
Dealt with before? So, death
does happen. Dia ikut event sampai naik nggak
if I
ada.
understand correctly.
Gue pensi Heiser kalau ada Shoban di ini di kereta ya.
Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
Nah.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that.
Nanti lawan Michaela om. So tau deh si Nuk ya. Lu baru lawan bos pertama Nuk. Gak usah sebut-sebut Michaela. Minimal tamatin dulu. Kocak Michaela.
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
Bener muka NPC atau Shoban? Mending si muka NPC sih. Gak bisa gue dengerin si Shoban cok.
I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually,
udah setengah. Emang lu lanjut main lagi,
the
Nuk?
father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that your speculation is absolutely correct. The family has considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long time. But the Hounds haven't been able to track him down, as he seems to be living only in the characters and stories he created. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the family allowed the Watchmaker to send out such a ridiculous message to the outside world, inviting you here and causing chaos?
So, you want to seize this opportunity to expose the Watchmaker?
Well, Now you understand why the Oak family authorized the Nameless to assist in the investigation, but kept you in the dark, right? Because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all.
It's
He's
the most
shameful
shameful
stain in the history of penacony. And he's the root cause of all the anomalies in the Dreamscape.
Oh.
You don't get it? Well, I mean...
Ya, Mikhail saha kami. The betrayer of the family. Oh, begitu. Watchmaker. Sometime later. Kalau Jamet dibekam mukanya Shoban tinggal diikat aja mulutnya bener.
Here we are. Clock Studios theme park. The most popular entertainment center.
Diputusin pita suaranya ya, kambing.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to maybe a library or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that
mending nggak ada ya, kambing. Udah mulai nanya yang jelek sama yang jelek. Ya, nggak ada jawabannya ya.
The of recollection salvaged the leaking memoria from the macro void. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price, and sweet dreams are no exception. In the end, the dream world was unable to alleviate the suffering of prisoners in reality. One of the prisoners broke free from the IPC shackles and fought for freedom. He is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faithful companion of the underdogs.
So the character Hanu is based on real life person.
History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
Ini mah baru lagi coy. Wih, mah baru lagi coy. Lumayan ya. Ada berapa map baru? Ada 2. Ini doang map baru 2 nih. Oke, jangan explore ya, jangan explore ya. Kalau explore lama. Ntar gue mau nanya deh, ini berapa jam lagi kira-kira sampai tamat, guys? Ada yang tahu? Berapa jam lagi kira-kira sampai tamat? Kalau dikit lagi gue explore nih, sekalian nih, dikit-dikit. Atau nggak usah? 2 jam? Wih, pas dong. Ya udah lah, ayo. Gas.
So many of them.
1,5 sampai 2 jam, oke?
I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects. We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here.
Setengah jam, jangan sok tahu lu Sinuk ya. Main aja lu kagak ya, kambing. Sok tahu lu Sinuk.
View here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker. In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war and sided with Asdana?
It was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards, even visitors from beyond the sky.
Baru setengah.
In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him. So maybe he inherited...
Kalau untuk player baru, HSR mending ambil second starter apa? Yang ada Fuxuan. Yang ada Foxon sama satu healer.
No way. Not even close.
Anunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded
Tadi
him.
bilang
With limited
13 tahun dia.
resources, threats from the
Dulu,
outside
maksudnya.
world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Osdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known
Father of
as the
Penacony.
father of Penacony.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No.
13 tahun sekarang.
His companion.
13 tahun sekarang.
Rather, one of his many children.
Lah.
But I am indeed a traitor.
Not to the family,
Not
but
to the
Mikhail.
family, but to Mikhail.
What did you do?
I did nothing.
Anjir kayak gini 13 tahun gimana cerita kocak?
Betrayal of all. Just like you,
Gallagher loli.
companions. We dedicated ourselves
Sota
to
kocak bukan loli.
But the Oak family, they set us up. Mikhail was too old to protect his children anymore. So we left the family to find our own path. We were branded traitors of the Harmony, even though the true traitors were someone else. While they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world, behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all this, and restore harmony to Penacony. But we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up.
Penacony itu dunia nyata atau dunia mimpi? Ini kita lagi di dunia mimpi. Dunia nyatanya ada yang di hotel. Itu Penacony juga.
As a form of forgiveness, but it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized...
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is...
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time.
Is the Watchmaker an organization?
That's
Nah.
one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real.
Oke, jadi
Or
ada Watchmaker
just
baru.
Mikhail's lost soul haunting the dreams. So, do you understand
Nggak, gue ngerti kenapa dia bilang 13 tahun.
Because
Itu
I
doang yang gue
believe
ngerti
the
nih,
girl's
kambing.
death must be connected to the Watchmaker's legacy. And at the end of all these mysteries, we will find the answers we are... If it really is Mikhail's ghost, I want to meet him. If only for the last time. For those who despise me could form a line from here all the way to the entrance of the hotel. But those willing to look me in the eye and hear me out? I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. Thank you for listening to this old dog. Bark and all. Something just happened at the theme park. Now if you'll excuse me, good luck to all of you.
Tadi dia bilangnya apa sih? I was atau I am? Tadi bilangnya dia I am kan? Tadi gue dengernya dia bilang I am, cok. I'm 13. Bukan I was. I'm 13. Hah? Terus. Nah iya, 13 tahun dia. Hah?
How ironic. What's so different between the stowaways rejected by Penacony today and the dream seekers once hailed as pioneers several amber eras ago?
Several embers.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, His stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death. Exactly. Gallagher suggests that the real traitor is someone else. That lines up with what we've gathered so far. Firefly got involved in this mess because of the legacy, and now we're sure that Aventurine's accusations against Acheron are baseless.
You're really into Clocky, huh?
Speaking of which, that Clocky who only reveals himself to you is quite intriguing. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have.
Ngetrol emang bener ngetrol, cok,
Send
itu
a
yakin gua.
message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Oke. Oh, POV-nya si
Are
Jamet.
your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Let's get in and get out. Seems they've made some progress. Looks like we're about to enter the depths of Dewlight Pavilion.
It's been a smooth ride. Almost too smooth for a heavily guarded mansion.
Ini mau ketemu sama si Sunday.
One waiting to greet us.
Stream 4.
Sekalian ya, gue lihat tadi soalnya. Jingle 1800 tahun masih. Nah, maksudnya ya bisa aja emang beda-beda dari situ kan. Kalau Jingle emang nenek sih. Nggak ada penjelasan ininya. Penjelasan ilmiahnya.
A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? This door is open. Looks like we'll have to
Kalau sampai baru Kang troll. Kayaknya.
Let's proceed with caution.
Jingle masih 17 tahun, muka lo 17 tahun.
Just one moment. White.
White?
I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but I can't come up with any excuses for being here.
I see. What an interesting technique.
Stream 4.
The model in the sand pit. The golden one.
The footprints here are different from the rest. There are two sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here now.
Nyangkut gue.
There aren't any people in this mansion. They've set up quite a few mimetic guards to patrol this place.
Lebih tua daripada dia, makanya. Ya itu kalau dikonversi ke umur manusia dia masih 30 tahunan. Kalau Jingli dikonversi ke umur manusia ya 60 tahun lah minimal.
Stream.
Ill fate descends. Existence is unity. Together as one. Humans, creations.
I weep for the departed. It is our fault.
All will be swept away by the wind.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned other tasks before Robin's death. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower. The Charmony Festival, perhaps.
Charmony.
But no matter what their main priorities are, there should always be someone.
So you're saying someone delivered?
Yeah, but I don't know why. Stream 4.
Ketemu sama si Sunday, coy. Nggak ada, Jer.
Since no one's
Cabut dia,
allowed to
si Sunday.
entertain
The
us,
heck?
let's make ourselves at home. Stay close to me so that my white can cover you too. In 4, a gleam of old blade.
A letter from Robin, dear brother, how are you? Oh, ini yang suaranya hilang ya? Mute kata si Sparkle. It's not pure. Harmony in penacony is not pure. Oke, Robin bilang ada pengkhianat. One of the 4 family heads. I learn about the memory zone. Meme nggak pakai K. Once I've thoroughly investigated that, I'll come to meet you immediately. It won't take too long. Given your heavy work, spend some time in reality when you're free. Specialties from other galaxy.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr.
Baik, semua aman.
and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something unusual in her voice. And now it seems I was right.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow.
Orang ngomong itu dibilang sama
As
Acheron.
far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor.
Okay.
Stream 4. Gleam bold. This light cone is securely guarded.
Oh, gratis lekon, coy.
It must hold some important memories.
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend.
I wonder how their relationship.
Growing up brings gains, but
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually.
Kembar kan ya ini si Robin sama si Sunday? Kembar gak sih coy atau adik kakak biasa aja? List of deaths victim. Oke. Okay. Ansorol Amel Halafian. Mori Amel from Shenzhou. Ignore physical barrier. Emaka, female human. Weber. Terlalu panjang banget guys, terlalu. Keksia female ini Kambega. Janet Monk Anete, Klo, Karissa, Dorian, Marloy. Ini harus gue baca semua. Gak mungkin harus gue baca semua, kepanjangan, Cok. Intinya gitulah ya. Banyak mayat.
Robin, Firefly, and the other victims. I don't see any commonalities among them.
Lah tadi nggak ada Robin sama Firefly, gue baca kami.
Right. Death does seem to be targeting random victims. And based on Sunday's notes,
no stranger
to death.
He's just
kayak to.
Stream 4. Bold blades.
List of suspect. Nah, ini penting nih. Sini pada Ryan, a general staff from the Oak family, short hair, gray hair. Nggak penting, nggak terkenal namanya. Percy, bukan. Reshi, bukan. Connor, bukan. Doriani, bukan. Pururu, Benny, bukan. Maureen, Sirway, Taker, Pat, Borich, Nader, Kari, Carter, Woolsey, Olomo, Corina, Melanie, Gabe, Lotrick, Lester. Nggak ada nama karakter ini ya? Playable ya? Siapa gitu? Masa penjahatnya NPC? Nggak mungkin dong. Iya, cuman korban NPC, nggak penting kocak. Ini juga nggak penting guys. Cuman yang udah nggak mungkin ada di sini tuh penjahatnya. There are a total 52 suspect on the list, followed by Sunday note. Perhaps there is a common thread among them. Aduh, masa harus dibaca semua coy. Malas gitu gue. Suffering from severe OCD, unable to work until his thigh. Okay. The Venya Clocky. No student or figure to this. Bring cigarette to class instead of textbook. Okay. Soda. Okay.
Mr. Sunday is done.
They all seem to. Huh? What is it?
No, nothing. Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
Okay, kayaknya gue nge-skip hal penting tadi.
This traitor really exists. Could they be responsible for Firefly and Robin's deaths?
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so seriously.
Okay. To Sunday. Letter from Alfalfa about Robin, and I would like to express my deepest condolence. I must remind you that you hold the position not only her elder brother but of family. Oh, si Sunday ininya kepala Oak Family. Baru tau gua. Atau ada kelewat gua kemarin. Gua kira kayak petinggi aja. Find that. Streamer skip. Oke. Nggak penting ya.
It seems neither the Dream Master of Penacony nor this old Odie is happy with Sunday's recent performance.
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure, there's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own.
That's all for now. Nothing more noteworthy.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
Oh.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Jadi Sunday kayak ini banget ya. Kelihatan kayak strong banget, Cok. Dia kayak calm gitu. Santai.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host. Don't you agree? Even without the Galaxy Ranger.
Loki baru saja memberikan 5.000. Bang, aku mau spoiler. Sebenarnya Acheron itu istri aku. BTW open review cara GKBG.
Thank you Loki. donasinya. Open review nggak dulu dah. Ini gue mau fokus story dulu ya. Mungkin next stream Loki ya. Thank you ya. Dan GWS ya. Istri Kak lo ya. Oke. SSD lu om si Sunday.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here. To ask you about the case and gather more information.
Istrinya acheron ini kocak.
Don't want any loose ends.
Ini istrinya si ada viewer kita namanya Arksen ya.
Well, since you come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured.
Dia SIM nomor satunya acheron tuh.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Benar.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions,
Aventurine ya
Mr.
maksudnya.
Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. While the wicked can't break through high walls, they can plunge their evil dagger into the heart of the righteous. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the
Terus rilisnya kapan om? Nantinya kapan? Anaknya abis Aventurine rilis atau apa? Abis Sam rilis? Abis Elio rilis? Naoki ya. Not some philanthropist. Betul. No.
While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
Kayak ini banget dia. Sok banget. Oh, balik lagi ke Aventurine, oke.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine case. The suspect has been arrested. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IPC taking a...
Ini beritanya IPC. Kacau si Aventurine.
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Avgin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue to conduct further investigations as to the motive of the suspect.
What pretty eyes. Tell me.
What the heck?
Do they shine in the dark?
Ini baru karakter kocak. Siapa namanya? Jet. Oke. Hello Jet. They shine in the dark. Oh ini yang dulu. Itu tadi ini ya masa lalu ya. Ya
Well, if they did,
Buat
I'd
pecah.
sell them in a heartbeat.
Rebut pink doang. Tumpeng-tumpeng yoi. Gelo ini baru gacor kocak. Udah tadi dari tadi gua menguap-menguap langsung segar gua tiba-tiba ya. Aduh, udah mau ini gua udah mau ngorok gua tadi kocak. Baru segar lagi. Oke. Gimana?
You don't know how
Mau dijual matanya kami siapin tuh
long
the
for
fuck.
your eyes to be closed forever.
To be close forever.
As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps
Dibunuh,
you
Jir.
want to represent yourself.
Tuannya dia. Harusnya Aventurine kulit hitam biar ceritanya 10/10. Gak ada yang suka kalau jadi kulit hitam, kocak. Langsung rasis. Tapi harusnya emang nggak cerah kulitnya ya, kan dia dari ini. Apa? Dari Sigonia. Sigonia tandus. Ya kali orang tandus kulitnya putih. Kambing, nggak kebakar sama matahari, nggak ini. Kacau aja. Putih loh kulitnya. Padahal dari planet tandus ya. Gede ya topinya, gede banget topinya, bulat. Topinya tuh bulat. Topinya ya, gede, bulat ya. Enggak, oke.
Not difficult.
Jet namanya, keren nggak namanya Jet? Ini salah satu batu itu coy, 10 stone heart.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive.
Bule.
You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager.
No.
If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains.
Taiziront
has run out.
Oh.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end, including the perpetrator himself.
Oh, madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me,
Suaranya.
what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me.
Lenore,
I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
Nggak mau ngerampok dia.
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out,
I'm Diamond's.
am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf.
Diamond ya ininya ya.
You're wrong. 30 tanbas. He'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want, even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go, pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your plans never suffer failure.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their people can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side.
Oh, enggak.
I've never lost.
Lumayan menarik sebenarnya backstory-nya si Aventurine nih. Character development-nya dia.
Gaiathra blesses me. If that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? what awaits me after this glorious gamble. And even more glorious, will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or never to return? I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas.
Siapa tuh? Dia doang, suaranya dia doang. Suaranya dia juga. Bajunya Jet modelnya sama kayak acheron. So tau lo ya. Yang penting mukanya nggak kayak acheron ya. Mukanya cakep. Si Jet itu. Lalalalalalala.
Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped
Electric chair by Limanikan Warlord.
by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get out of my head, newborn of the harmony.
Newborn of the Harmony? What?
The harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first time we've met. No need to be so polite.
Oh, dia kira ininya ya, ini gara-gara kekangannya Harmony ya.
And perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying.
Aventurine kayak habis godain narkoba real.
You still want to drag a bunch of unfortunate fools with you through death's door. That's why you're here, isn't it? A grand unveiling. You really think you can pull it off? Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't fool yourself. I can show you. Before you're entirely gone, I'll be with you for the last stretch of your road. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we walk. What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future.
Ooh.
First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Just a Pepeshi? No. A child? I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour. Hey, kid. You okay? Are you lost?
What's wrong, mister? You don't look well.
Your eyes.
Matanya sama ya?
Impossible. Who are you?
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga.
La 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 la.
Bring good luck.
Si Ade Fasha ya?
Mister, you have pretty eyes too.
Ade Fasha kocaknya.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Sik.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, It can't.
Catch up to the young Afghan
There aren't any
baby.
actions left.
Hari ini di mana? Oh, amusement park. Si Aventurine literally ngablu, Cok. Ngablu kocak dia. Kasihan anjir, mana masih muda ya.
What are you still doing here?
Duh, lambat banget fasenya di sini. Ah. Gak suka. Fasenya lambat banget, Cok.
Why would there be a need for such high walls and deep moats? However, people don't see it like that. Especially since the flavor of the dream syrup is so alluring. You will receive no charity on penacony. And relying on your own strength alone to topple high walls.
Lambat nih.
Not a likely fate.
Masih panjang ini, guys. Masih ada sejam. Sejam sabi ya. Nyampe ya, sejam ya.
You remove your high hat and beg everyone you come across.
Build up-nya lama. Iya, padahal bisa disingkat sebenarnya. Gue udah mulai dapat ininya si Aventurine sebenarnya. Udah mulai dapat karakter development-nya.
Oh, when you put it like that, even ratio's a teeny peacock analogy sounds.
Cuman ini yang bikin lambat fasenya. Si Aventurine kayak yang tadi juga yang dia nyari-nyari clue tentang death. Itu lambat banget fasenya, Cok, ngomong-ngomongin PC. Di sini juga lama banget fasenya. Apa yang diomongin semuanya muter-muter doang. Nyampe, oke.
A magnificent act of betrayal. Oh, when everyone thinks this way, who would even suspect that it was another trap you've meticulously devised? Go on. Tell me I'm right. You know who you really are, Mr. Cavalier Gambler. Uptight, overcautious, massive.
Juga sama pada ngeluh. Padahal udah bagus loh yang dikasih kayak masa lalunya Aventurine. Menurut gue itu udah cukup kok build up-nya. Maksudnya tinggal ini itu nggak penting. Maksud gue terlalu lama fase Aventurine yang dua doang sih, yang pas yang setelah dia dihukum sama si Sunday, bukan dihukum, kayak dia udah di ini sama si Sunday, udah dikekang sama Sunday. Itu lama banget yang tadi tuh yang nyari-nyari clue tentang death. Itu lama banget itu, berapa menit itu kita ngomongin PC. Nggak ada yang penting, semuanya kayak clue-clue tentang death doang. Menurut gue itu bisa disingkat, sama ini juga bisa disingkat. Asli dah. Udah bagus padahal. Emang kalau story lambat gini nggak termasuk buang budget, juga nggak tahu gue gimana. Ya tergantung directionnya aja mereka. Mereka kayak pengen build up, tapi jatuhnya kayak kelamaan gitu fasenya, ngerti gak sih? Malah hilang ininya. Apa? Build up-nya malah hilang sendiri. Mereka pengennya slow build up gitu kan, tapi malah karena fasenya terlalu lambat, padahal bisa dicepetin dikit. Malah jadi nggak dapet, Cok. Malah jadi ini. Tapi masih inilah, masih nggak terlalu parah lah.
They only see your big bets, your bravado, the full house, the straight blush. They don't know the other hand is below the table, clutching your chips for dear life.
Hype-nya turun lagi. Padahal jelas banget loh karakternya Aventurine, dia kayak benci dunia kan, udah di ini juga sama backstory-nya, sama cutscene backstory-nya, sama yang si Robin bilang do you really wish to destroy the world dan segala macam. Udah dapet tuh karakterisnya Aventurine. Oh, ternyata Aventurine dia kayak bocah inilah, bocah yang sakit hati sama takdirnya, kayak yang dia nggak ini. Kayak gitu-gitu, yang sakit hati sama takdirnya, dia berjuang sendirian, semua klannya mati, jadi emang dia sendiri, makanya dia pengen bawa dunia juga hancur juga, karena dia nggak mau menderita sendiri. Ini sesimpel itu sebenarnya si Aventurine tuh karakternya, udah dapet, sumpah udah dapet, nggak usah dipanjangin lagi. Bilang iya, menurut gue fine aja, udah oke. Tadi juga yang pas ngomong sama Jet itu menurut gue udah perfect sih. Yang dia ngomong sama Jet itu udah dapet semuanya. Kayak bilang bagaimana caranya dia ke ini. Bagaimana caranya dia masuk ke IPC terus dia selalu gambling kan, karena menurut dia selalu bakalan hoki, nggak mungkin pasti hoki terus karena katanya ada yang ini si Gayatra kan, dinamai Gayatra. Simple banget sebenarnya, dapat semuanya kok. Cuman ininya yang bikin lama nih, sumpah. Ini aja dari tadi aja nggak ada dapat apa-apa coy. I mean kayak ada muncul ini lainnya feature. Menurut gua nggak perlu sih. Tuh malah ngomong kan jadinya.
Of course. I know you all too well.
Embrace elation.
It's strange. Why did you decline that invitation? You had the chance to embrace elation. Was that not what you most wanted? But you chose the IPC instead. For the preservation? I doubt it. Do you even have anything in common with the preservation?
Oke, kalau ini penting dialog yang ini, penting. Tadi nggak ini.
Didn't you say you had me pegged? We're done. Either stop talking or disappear from my sight.
That's fine. But who exactly is about to disappear here?
Well, it's not going to be me anyway.
Bisa hantunya ya Allah, bisa itu bocah hantu naik ini, naik bola-bola. Kambing nggak masuk akal. Bisa naik bola-bola loh hantunya loh. Kata-kata kiasan terlalu banyak kata-kata kiasan dan tuh nggak, iya itu dia benar. Menurut gua kalau mereka mau poetik itu bukan berarti pakai kata-kata ambigu terus menerus gitu loh. Benar-benar kata Kagura. Dari kemarin emang banyak pakai kata-kata ambigu, kata-kata kiasan yang sebenarnya itu nggak perlu buat poetik. Jadi kayak gua ngerti directionnya kan, mereka mau agak puitis gitu kan, bla bla segala macam, agak kayak penacony-ish, tapi sebenarnya nggak perlu kok dibikin kayak gitu, Cok.
When Mama said goodbye that day, how many catechins were like jackals hot on your heels? I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis.
Iya, lagi mikir termnya apa maksudnya di ini lagi, dikasih lagi.
Bloody water. Completely ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it.
Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain. Your social capital has changed after all.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it.
That child. Could he be in here? Is this?
Terusnya pas sahur. Lah, batunya Topaz.
A topaz? this doing here?
Halusinasi kami, ngablu ini orang.
What? Does her cornerstone wrench out your heart, son? I was merely curious at why it was here. Maybe that winged guy put it here. To taunt you. Just to make you realize that your painstakingly arranged magic show is nothing but a death rattle. The Cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipot's body. I've gotta give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer... This is just bait. Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting was superb. Or maybe he wasn't acting at all. All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true. He spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait.
Topas found the other Cornerstone.
Before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Oh.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind? Your mind? It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. We're the same. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? You can't even fool yourself. This is the other Cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Tell me. Must I do all the work?
Victor is the stone of luck and trickery.
That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is... Jade.
Oh.
Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose. Aventurine, topaz, jade. 3 elite, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penacony, offered their everything. Oh.
For their everything, yeah, more united than the family.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter?
Oh, itu maksudnya sih.
Take it out. Let's have a look. Suddenly you don't know where it is? I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner. As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong. Piled up with these cheap baubles. You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left?
The fuck?
Oh, just look at it.
Dihancurin, jir.
Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this.
B di Kafka ada minimalnya nggak? Ganti GNS B cuman 16%, 30% kalau bisa. But the consequences of doing this, blasphemy against Clipot's body. You think the IPC will
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means.
Dihancurin batu Aventurine.
How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
Nah, itu juga yang mau gue.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Hello. We meet again, Mr.
Yes.
Of course. Big Sis is there. I'm so happy. On our way here, Pop.
I think you mean Phil.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together. You should give it a try too, mister.
Sure.
Okay. Ini apaan? Lah. Ini apaan, guys? Wah. Ini apaan, gocak? Filming progress. Audience score. Hah? Ya Allah. Tengah-tengah quest ada main minigame gak jelas gini ya. Aduh. Minigame. Terserah dewa puzzle. Terserah lah kocak. Easy ya, easy first try ya. Buat dewa puzzle mah ini easy first try kocak. Udah. Oh. Udah, exit.
How's that? Not a bad score, eh?
Bisa naik BE34 tapi turun speed dari 157 ke 149. Nggak worth it. Mending nggak usah. Febri.
Boring.
Oh, ini minigame ya? Alah, ya udahlah. Terus kita ke mana tuh?
Stream 4.
Minigame tutorial mode minimal sequel mode. Sabar, nanti bakal first try dewa puzzle ya. Random banget tiba-tiba disuruh kayak gitu di questnya.
I'll admit that there are still aspects of you that I don't completely understand.
Well, you sound sincere this time at least.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits that everybody likes. And I have precious few of those. Moving on. See that maze over there? Our quaint journey through this amusement park still isn't over.
Ya Allah, ada lagi puzzle-nya.
Stream 4. The gleam of old trades.
For you.
Sekalian ya.
A dead end? Is this?
Borgolnya. Halo Ahmad Rajab.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. That man gave you your first job. You made your first pot of gold. I remember it all too well. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find. Then, in that maze, you...
Shut up!
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Unwilling to admit that
What
your
only
life
60
was
tanbas.
60 tamas. Well, from what I see, you refuse to confront it, because it only proves your weakness.
How could a weak person take such daring risks?
That's right. You love the thrill of danger, but you refuse to let go of meaningless sentiments. Even in this beautiful dream, the only thing you dare allow yourself is death. In your hands, those who follow you could have become joker cards. They're far more useful that way. It's not like this is the only place the family ever cut corners. You could have had tons of...
Itu suara hujan atau apaan? Suara musiknya.
All it takes is a meager sacrifice. I bet
Abet
Google
opal.
wouldn't solve this without a fuss. Pity you're not him. Well, you wouldn't be in this state if you could just get with the program. And why couldn't you? Out of
Those techniques you mentioned are highly efficient, but it's not that I don't know about them. It's more like what fun is it if the fight isn't fair?
fair. You assume your opponents would fight fair in the first place. The odds are obviously not in your favor, so how are you just breezing by?
The most fool.
Did that masked fool's words awaken?
Well, she gave me an answer that could turn everything upside down.
You mean it could make all the cards on the table just...
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Spring forth, the gleam of old blades.
Mana dia? Apa lagi tuh?
Your expression right now is
Oh, ininya ya.
words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it? You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself, and the words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely... So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart. You ran away without looking back, just as she told you to. Tisk, tisk.
Enough! Do you not have any...
Oh, shut me down like a champ! Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your first rodeo. I think I finally get you. And woo! In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. Well, you stuck to that. Think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, cryptic messages from a masked fool, and a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. The only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that dead. But whose exactly?
We'll know when the dice falls.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious to see just how capable you are. Still, you never answered my question.
Dari sini aja gue udah paham sebenarnya overall karakternya si Aventurine. Kenapa dia terobsesi sama Death? Karena dia pengen mati. Tapi dari tadi, ya Allah, kayak berputar-putar gitu loh. Sebenarnya udah dari tadi sih. Udah jelas ininya. Nah kan, dia nggak mau sebenarnya. Dia nggak mau dapat blessingnya Gayatra. Dari awal tuh gue udah tahu pasti kayak gitu. Kayak kenapa Dead yang ini terus si ininya ngejelasin lagi bla bla bla. Karena Aventurine pengen mati. Dia nggak mau ini.
Going home? But I don't want to go back yet.
Ya Allah. Panjang banget. Allah. Hah? Oke, nggak ada energi. Terus kenapa ada kesini? Oh, ada dari sana ya?
It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
Sekarang cari burung. Ah, nanti aja tuh dah. Kelamaan.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Ya Allah, harus Hanu lagi gua balas banget, Cok. Hanu. Ada chest itu no, iya nanti aja.
Brother Hanu, where are you going? There's only one place he can be going. Whether it's in the past, present, or
ngebom gua. Begitu kah? Satu kali doang tembakannya. Ya elah, satu kali doang cuy. Oh, dapat peluru. Hah? Model favorit Om. Lu tau gak sih, gue udah ngantuk banget nih. Gue udah ngantuk banget nih dengerin ocehannya ini Aventurine. Padahal gue udah ngerti apa yang diocehin gitu loh. Gue berusaha buka mata nih ya, berusaha stay awake. Dikasih Hanu, gimana nggak emosi? Kambing.
Mister, is that you?
Ngeselin banget. Gue udah berusaha buka mata nih ya. Kambing. Insyaallah buka.
I don't know why, Mister.
Hanu tuh cute kak gitu ya.
Special feeling that makes me more curious about you.
Mau nanya bang, lihat get acheron mood kalau dia staging lu Daniel, alasannya apa kok? Soalnya aku lihat damage-nya kayak masih sakitan, masih tinggian acheron. Oh, maksudnya lu nganggapnya acheron overall better. I mean, ya kalau mau dibilang setara tuh setara, tapi buat sekarang bagusan ini acheron. Tapi kalau lu bandingin sama full invest Jingliu sama full invest Daniel yang pakai signature sama sparkle, itu damage-nya juga sakit loh BTW. Daniel lebih cepat lagi downtime-nya dia. Setiap dipanggil sama sparkle damage-nya 200k, 300k. Lebih cepat downtime-nya. Jadi setara overall. Jingli juga sama. Gitu. Bukan damage per satu kali ini ya, mata rajab ya, tapi damage per rotasi. DPR, damage per rotation. Bukan damage per atau damage per cycle maybe kalau kita bilangnya di HSR. Bukan damage sekali slash terus lu ngira, ini damage-nya 500.000, berarti lebih gede daripada Daniel satu ini. Ya kan lu sekali nge-slash acheron, si Daniel udah berapa kali normal attack dia. Tinggal dipanggil sama Sparkle normal attack lagi 300k gitu-gitu. Dan kalau di signature acheron kejar lagi nggak ya? Kejar.
Yes, I should go home. The day's getting dark.
You're home.
What a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are.
Terus ini yang bikin Aventurine kayak teringat lagi masa lalunya. Aduh, klasik.
In this dream.
Oh ya Allah, bagian ini kok boring banget ya. Aduh. In this dream.
This amusement park. This beautiful dream. They really are peaceful.
Makasih baru paham ya.
Everyone loves it. But, Mister, why don't you like it?
Because they're not here.
Where are they then?
I don't know.
You do know. But there's no point pressing the issue. Admit it. We all are. Which is why we chose to stay here. Me and him. Your past and future.
How long will you stay?
Forever. We'll be with you forever in this dream. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle toward. The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. Always has been. You don't care who the real murderer is. And the Watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want...
What you need is to be the smooth operator, the solid gold deal maker who doesn't...
The solid gold deal maker who doesn't waste a drop of sweat, even when he's up to his neck in danger, deep inside family territory. You'll be the closing act.
I can do it.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator. It's that simple now. That way the IPC...
baru tahu, baru paham. Ya kan dari awal dia muncul dia bilang, I'm your future.
Extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed of.
That way the IPC will learn. BTW WLT2 bagus di build Kak Om. Bagus, jadi yang sustain.
This fiasco started with a death and its curtains will fall on another death.
This fiasco started with that and it's...
Oh, so that's why Diamond chose you.
He's just after penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. It's not personal.
Anjir, literally dijadiin pound doang sama si Diamond.
Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you suddenly grow a conscience?
I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. We can't change where you want to go.
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. Though luck always seems like it's on your side. You will keep winning, having never lost before.
We never lost before, but why? Nah. Nah kan yang dia ini kan. Bagus tim apa? Well, E2. Di timnya Acheron dia jadiin sustain. Build high speed, pakai 4-piece eagle, 2-piece pernah apa, phone walk, cari AR. Dia sustain sebagai sustain. Naoki, lu nggak nonton kemarin turnamen ini? Turnamen MFT. Siat pakai wild sustain. Ya Acheron, Pela, wild sustain udah lu udah ada 2 nihil itu bisa bawa 1 harmoni. Jadi bisa bawa Sparkle atau Run Me. Satu. Syaratnya emang harus E2 wildnya baru bisa jalan. Tapi mahal buildnya karena lu mesti 160 speed dan 4-piece eagle. Susah tuh. Apa tuh? If you're built on the pen of someone you love, the last does follow this check. What's up?
Then what did we do to deserve living in a world like that?
Pas ada turn nih jadi ngeliat all. Ya jadiin well sustain.
Maybe when I get to where I'm going and look back, I'll know what the trip was all about.
Time to make a move, my friend. Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's best to die without regrets.
And now, only we are left. Can you take a photo for me? I want a memento.
Sure.
Moto beneran gua.
How nice. Now I can see.
Look at the lens when you're taking a photo the next time. Your
Sure, I will.
I can't leave yet. I still have a show to do.
Oh, let's go then.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish. Stream 4.
I'm actually a merchant.
Merchant.
But I do have a show.
Are you the same as those?
Ntar ini mapnya kayak gimana sih? Oh, ini stage-nya ya. Oke, padahal gue bisa tele ya, astagfirullah.
This curtain is the grand stage. It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready? Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
Red flag banget sih Aventurine, betul.
You still seem pretty nervous. Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gayathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama Funga, she will bless us.
Sekalian buka gerbang, benar juga.
If you're not familiar, I can guide.
It's all right. Of course I know.
Flashback.
This is where we go our own way, Kakavasha. The catechins are coming.
Why? The catechins have already taken all our money, food, and they killed our parents. What more do they want?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and insatiably greedy. They want everything only to end up with nothing. This is a trick, an act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Avgin will surely hold a festival today. With the aid of this rain, they will come to destroy our wagons and take everything they want. Little do catechins know, this time we will fight back. The men in black that descend from the skies are on our side. The catechins stand no chance against them, and will surely pay for their arrogance. Without this rain, the catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This is a gift from Gayathra, and you are Kakavasha, whose good fortune will bless your sister with success.
But people will die, and you will be in danger. How is that good fortune? Why are you all doing this?
The Avgin always return their blood debts. Gayathra calls for me, but Papa and Mama are waiting for me. I must answer the call. She will bless you with good fortune.
Ada yang waifuin kakaknya Aven nggak?
As long as you are alive, the blood of the Avgin will never run dry. So run.
Nasibnya kakaknya Aven sama nggak sama nasibnya kakaknya yang Goblin Slayer?
Do not look back. Go to the other side of the mountain.
Sama nggak? Kalau nggak sama,
The rain will come.
bagus lah.
The rain will bless you. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next aurora. May the goddess
Mirip, Cok.
close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful.
Kakaknya Goblin Slayer, kocak yang kakaknya waktu dia kecil.
Farewell, Kakavasha.
Kenapa jadi ke sana? Mirip kan sama-sama Blonde juga.
Peace broadcast. The IPC Marketing Development Department spokesperson confirms that a small-scale rebellion has broken out in the unclaimed region of Sigonia. The situation is now under control. The insurgents are from a local clan known as Kataka, which has a long history of disdain towards the IPC. This has caused a serious negative impact to the work of the IPC's Marketing Development Department.
The clan launched a massive attack on the Avgin, who were under the protection of the IPC, resulting in 6,720
Anjir, banyak juga populasinya. 6.700 tambah 3.400, gua kira dikit kambing.
Are currently under the care of the frontline trauma team. The spokesperson expresses his deepest condolences for this devastating humanitarian disaster. At the same time, delivering an important message on this matter to all interplanetary citizens. Finally, he proclaims, the hammer of preservation will fall on all beings, regardless of life or death, regardless of race, regardless of ideology, to uphold the basic rights we inherently possess.
Kakavasha? Bye. Okay. All the actors are in place. This act is dedicated to you. I hope it'll be an unforgettable memory for you. Kakavasha.
By the way, before you go, I have a personal question. Do you truly want to destroy the world with your own hands?
Let's assume, just assuming now, that every time I roll the dice, there's a possibility of achieving this particular outcome. Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Udah jam segini masih di sini. Masih lama. Ya Allah, masih ganti POV ya gue ya. Masih lama emang.
Hello, I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Hello, I'm Mark.
Harusnya gue skip aja ya. Yang ininya pas dia ngomong bentar lagi.
Hello? None of you seem surprised by my arrival.
Since Welt has decided to travel with you, it means that he trusts you. And we trust his judgment.
Miss Acheron here doesn't present a danger, and she's of no threat to the Astral Express. Aventurine's prior accusation was based on, which is why, before we continue working together.
You want to create a situation where all three parties are present?
There must be some deeper meaning behind Aventurine's actions. I suspect he's been aware of Penacony's secret from the beginning, and has been continuous. In that sense, the Astral Express's role in his plans would be imperative. In the worst-case scenario, he may use, assuming things do escalate to that stage. Having an extra ally is a good insurance policy. Penacony has numerous factions, and the state of affairs is significantly more intricate than that of Belobog and the Sia.
I am the bone of my bed, Stellaron is my body, and Metro Blazer is my blood. Kambing ininya Archer Fate Snake.
But it's a good vibe. No matter what, we can't ignore the safety of Penacony.
Benar, selesai pas sahur. Ini gua sahur 15 menit lagi.
To solve the mystery of the Watchmaker, it is crucial to get the IPC's intel. The path ahead is fraught with danger.
Sounds like we've reached a consensus. Now, Miss Acheron?
I will accompany you, of course.
Let's move out then!
No need to rush. If he truly has laid a trap.
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen,
okay.
the most wondrous, most magnificent show in Penacony's history is about to begin. The IPC cordially invites everyone to Clock Studios Theme Park.
Look, should both the performers and spectators fail to arrive, won't all of Aventurine's plan...
Let's get going, everyone.
Oke. Cabut. Ayo.
I have a bad
Ready. Let's go.
Mr. Yang.
Nggak usah ngomong lagi. Gua mau sahur acheron. Bentar lagi ya. Nggak usah banyak ngomong lu.
Why did you not tell your companions about my true identity?
Oh.
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be summed up in a few words. But I chose to believe you, and my trust in you stems more from my own personal judgment. I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm great to reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, if my meager strength is...
Lah. Yeah.
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's really taking it.
Not a soul in sight. Everyone, pay attention.
Bisa nggak sih kita langsung? Oke. Ini bagian klimaksnya nih. Bagian klimaksnya literally 15 menit sebelum gue sahur ya, kambing. IPC left.
Express. You're late. And this.
Unsuck. Guess. Si acheron pasti.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I will, naturally. But before that, I've got to introduce our guest of honor. Everyone, give it up for Mr. Stellaron!
Mami, lu kayak main TV.
Let me remind you that in all likelihood, this stage and his identity have nothing to do with the wanted murderer.
Nah, makanya.
No, they do.
Oh.
Of course they do. Otherwise, why would I work so hard to gain your trust?
Pernah nggak kelupan sahur? Pernah lah.
Because he's the only one who saw all 3 homicides. He is the key to proving that the family's death does not exist in Dream's promise is nothing but a sham!
3 homicides?
That's right, madam. The 3rd one is about to happen right now, right here, in Clock Studios theme park. A truly grand death.
Dia maksudnya ya.
You, and you. All of you are going to die. And it's all because of Mr. Stellaron.
Nani?
You will become the
personification of death. I am that powerful. Sure gonna survive this?
I thought my intent was crystal clear. Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you and cause a teeny, tiny accident on penacony. Bam! The entire theme park will be reduced to a shattered dream. Then, before the family can even react, I'll become the IPC fleet's navigator.
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet? Sure. I'll bet with you. I'm betting that it'll be a sweeping by detonating an unprecedented explosion to prove that the vow of harmony is a complete and utter joke.
You won't do it.
Of course I can. I came from the wastelands of Sigonia. For just 60
Stiret ke brand.
People paid to brand, but the sun could not kill me. And the quicksand sent me back to the embrace of the guild and the IPC. Bear in mind, my
Never been defeated.
Have you ever heard the saying, sleep is the rehearsal of death? Why do the living sleep? Oh, because we are not ready for the final rest. Every night is practice for the end. You and I are escaping into our dreams for fear of death at this very moment. And death will surface. Friends, the game has commenced, and you cannot choose to decline, nor do you have any reason or grounds to.
Oh, cutscene. Ini dia.
The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards. The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. I'll invade spin the wheel, a daring gamble. Walking the brink of death.
Golok. Itu batunya ya.
For the Emperor Lord.
Golok udah kayak chill deh aja kambing. Kespet nih.
Let's see who has the last laugh.
Let the game begin.
Musiknya bagus. Ya, Fatui kocak. Oke. Aduh, nggak ada pakai teknik lagi kambing.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
Prepare for some.
Together as one.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Kok nipu gitu deh masih gua? Bisa nggak?
Everything I've got.
Lah? Ntar yang bisa gue hit yang mana? All or nothing. Yang bisa gue hit yang mana coy?
Hesitation only breeds.
3. Kambing. Wah, nipu gitu coy. Tahek.
I weep for the departed.
Salah gua, salah pencet. Kambing harusnya. Gua salah pencet, harusnya gua pencet ini. Maaf. Salah pencet guys.
Commencing support. We came together. Enemy data secure net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Human creations.
Ntar ada demo emang ya? Bukannya dia weekly ya? Ini bukannya weekly? Bukan ya?
Ready for another? And yang.
Untung dia nyerang si fokusan mulu.
Down from above.
Converge and awaken.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Cuma aja weekly ada di emoce. Enggak kan kumbang ini enggak ada. Kocak kumbang biru kan enggak ada. Kumbang biru yang weekly. Sok tau lah ya mistake ya.
They'll keep throwing money on the table. The potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies
4-4. Ini gimana maksudnya? Harus lebih dari 8 ya kita ya. Bener gak sih? Bener gak sih coy? Jadi kayak gue hit ini. Set. 6. Terus gue hit ini. Wah anjir harus 8 gitu. Oh harus area. Oh begitu kah? 9 udah. 9. Oh begindang. Begitu maksudnya. Terus bos ini enggak? Oh ini dihukum. Lo keren juga skill lu ya. Keren sakit juga kambing. Ntar dulu. Keren. Sakit juga tapi. Karena account-nya sendiri ya keren juga ya. Akhirnya kena attack terus ke CC. Tapi nggak ke CC karena ini ya, karena Fuxuan ya. Mana. Oke, lagi ya. Ada masalah ini nggak ada yang area, Jir. Ini berdua nggak area, Cok. Ya Allah, dua doang ya. Nipu gitu, coy. Oke.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill tidings manifest.
Aman nih.
Together as one.
Fake res ya? Oh iya, fake.
Enemy targets detected.
Memories of beneath the water lies
Keren. Cuman sakit juga nih kalau di emoce ya, kambing. Aduh gacor ya. Berarti harus simpen ultinya Fuxuan berarti buat itu.
Always hide your ace.
Kurang Himeko ya, kambing bos pelit.
I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble.
What the heck? What the fuck?
Emanator, I know you'll match my wager.
Anjir ini. Iya Gate of Babylon, Cok.
You're leaving?
Gate of Babylon.
Perhaps. I might pass through the place you mentioned.
Penacony. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk was not accepted by the Harmony.
Ini siapa nih yang dia ajak ngomong?
Even if that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like other eons.
They are not like other
They
eons.
have never glanced at anyone. And they never need to. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together, they weave a great shadow.
Siapa they?
And this shadow silently envelops them.
Sili. Apa Sili kambing? Oh, kayak Sili. Iya ya, kayak Sili ya kambing.
They mostly become a part of the shadow.
In your eyes, am I the same?
You still have a strand of color, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish completely, I will reach the nihility's end.
Oh. It's... Gelok si Jamet coy.
The departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
The fuck? Gelok. Mati beliau.
What is this place? A gigantic black hole. And see.
Lepas orang doang nggak? Kocak dia nebas.
Have I succeeded?
She replied
to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Nggak bisa lari gua BTW. Dia masih bisa pakai teknik.
Precious wealth we all Avgin have.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Jauh banget ya, 200 meter nggak bisa lari gua. Kambing.
Status. Power.
Oi, udah mau sahur gua, Kakak Fasya. Tolonglah.
We will reunite in Kakava's next aurora.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone.
Sleeping and shapeless.
They have no
Gelo X, berarti X kayak dewa banget ya, kambing.
less of a will to speak.
Bener juga kan X ini black hole.
Envelops everyone equally.
No formless.
Only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility. That's all.
That's all. My friend, you really leave me at a loss for words. So, is this my final destination?
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long ago.
Okay.
Real death does not exist in Penacony's Dreamscape.
Why would I do this?
Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders.
To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land people constantly seek in this grand gathering. Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker. The true land of exile.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to connecting everything.
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. And that won't create any waves. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's a lonely island. The family used the Harmony to build a high wall and isolate them from the vast and treacherous ocean of the outside world. That barrier they built keeps death out. But it also keeps the secrets that are lost in that watery abyss from floating to the surface. In a beautiful dream, free of suffering, who would want to go fishing for those secrets? No one.
Unless someone goes to the other side of the barrier and lives to tell the tale.
Someone already has. I got the idea early on, chewing on that masked fool's little hint.
If a mute
isn't someone who cannot make a sound, then it has to be someone who cannot speak. Someone who survived the treacherous depths, but is unable to take the stage and speak the truth. Well, I'm happy to know she's safe and sound, and still on Penacony.
Siapa?
Hint. Is that not proof?
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these conjectures is for the family to come clean. And with the way they buttered up these outsiders, it seems pretty clear they're intent on covering their tracks. But you don't need proof to have a suspicion. And for me, suspicion is enough. I didn't need to find the Memory Zone meme. I just needed for someone to kill me like it killed that silver-haired girl.
You don't sound very confident to me. Going out of your way to make citywide broadcasts in an attempt to involve more people. You are simply betting on the possibility of someone being able to break down the barrier. You're very lucky that fate has decided to let us cross paths. I happen to be equipped with a very sharp blade. Sharp enough to slice through the veil of dreams. I can also carve the Harmony's brand off of you. You possess great cunning. Deliberately setting us up to be on opposing sides. Constantly repeating the words of the Emanator in front of others. Leaving me no choice but to draw my blade against you.
Ya. GG juga si Aventurine ini.
And that's how you win. Opportunity and strategy. Both are essential. And in your plans, the IPC always wins. Even if you lose the bet. To the family, the life of an ambassador is still invaluable.
Well, it's a huge gamble, isn't it? But allow me to point out a mistake. The IPC's success is not guaranteed. I, unfortunately, have no contingencies for such an important matter. Detonating a Stellaron. I can't do it. The Aventurine stone is too broken to even safeguard my escape from the stage. If, at the end of the day, you did not unsheath your blade, I would have lost the bet.
It is pointless to discuss what-ifs. You have won. Your prize is an entry ticket into that deep sea. And after this, whether you can return from the abyss is another gamble of yours. Have you never wavered?
Wavered? Of course I have. But I can only bank on my own good fortune. Because other than that, nothing.
Girl Aventurine coy.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Gelok gitu juga.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? As someone who has traveled on that road, can you tell me, why are we born into this world? If it's just to die.
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I. And everyone.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then that is our destiny. Why, then, do we struggle against it?
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion, because it has been with you throughout your journey and is already a part of your life. But you said sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life sleep? Because we are not ready to welcome death. So you can definitely understand why we want to be prepared. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while on their journey. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer.
Gallagher kata-kata acara tentang sleep.
Good luck.
Oh iya, ininya si Dr. Sio. The impossible in the Dreamscape is not death, but rather dormancy. Do stay alive, I wish you. Dormancy apaan kambing? Ya Allah, bahasa apa lagi bangsat.
Mister, you're leaving? You ultimately chose...
Yes.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very...
Then are you going to?
I'll get there one day, but not now.
Tidur terlelap.
There will come a day when the sky will drizzle, and I will hear the call of Gallagher Triclops, and know that it is time for me to go, and be reunited with So. Until that time comes...
Preparing
to face them, Kakavish.
I know you'll be able to do...
Well, of course.
But you still...
Well, I seem that way because I am. What do you say? One last time?
Cutscene?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
Ini siapa yang ngomong X?
The light of the Aventurine stone has disappeared. This only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise. And got what he wanted.
As planned, your Cornerstone has been successfully sent to the family's territory. Then...
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting. I come for an audience. I come to fill wine. And I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with withered fruits. All for the Amber Lord.
Meanwhile, whose POV is this? It's the final song.
You're awake. I've been waiting on you for quite a while.
Kaget gua. And you are?
You've met me before. I'm Sam, the Stellaron Hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you. But I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Before I knew it, this world and I became intertwined, and it became too difficult to escape the constraints of the script. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, you and I will reap unforgettable gains. I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy. So, there is only one method that I use. This is to show you.
Lo. Si muka NPC.
All that I am.
Lol. Kecewa gua, kecewa dah. Kecewa. Dah, uninstall. Uninstall aja share dah, kecewa.
The owner of this mansion
Kecewa.
is a bit paranoid.
Uninstall aja share dah. NPC nipu kocak si NPC itu.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Okay.
Just expressing a personal opinion. Why? Did I hit a nerve?
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Oh.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic.
Oi. Skip, oi.
You The family, you
nggak bisa di skip loh, kambing.
pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse
Guys,
me
ini langsung off gue ya, kalau udah ya.
Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants.
My servants
see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see how it's turned out. Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage?
Nah.
Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve. Telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Lo, kok mbak kakaknya?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Berubah jadi Robin tuh itu.
Disguise?
Nggak ya? Gue kira.
Blind to be accusing me of being a
Gak bisa percaya lagi gue sama orang-orang.
Take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair,
like Benny,
soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar.
Kan umurnya Gallagher 3 masa. Oh, kayak gara-gara itu ya.
And the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security officer from all 52 loyal family. When they are gathered, countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade. A complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong.
Minion of Enigmata.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone meme death are linked. And that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a question. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you kill her?
Cutscene?
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
The heck? Gelo si Gallagher tadi terpenting coy. Padahal gue skip tadi. Mukanya nggak menjanjikan kocak. Nggak pertanyaan gue kenapa gue tiba-tiba di pesawat. Kenapa gue tiba-tiba di pesawat guys? Emang dari tadi gue di pesawat ya? Nggak kocak. Tiba-tiba ke pesawat gue what the fuck?
Still.
Tertusuk meme ya guys, nggak pakai K.
Steven.
Ya saling bertambah kocak. Oke lah. Ngarah ke Arkana ke-13 Dead. Dan kematian Aventurine episode bakal ngambil sebagai kalian episode lebih perang sama family and express bakal iya ya. Kan emang itu salah satu ininya. Dan Aventurine. 13 tahun nih. Oke guys, kalau gitu udah dulu ya. Gila ini gua 20 menit lagi nih waktu buat sahur deh. Oke. Cabut dulu, thank you semuanya. Ya, pendapat gue tentang story nanti kayaknya next stream aja baru gue ini ya, baru gue kasih tahu. Oke. Nah kalau gitu gue cabut dulu, mau sahur. Thank you semuanya udah nonton. Bye bye semuanya. Sahur.